how art thou fallen from heaven, meaning your exalted status. See, heaven and hell in the proper context represents your position on earth. That's why they got the term, this feels like heaven. I'm in heaven, a slice of heaven, right?
You got a song, Heaven on Earth?
Probably. That's how I can imagine that. So everything that we're discussing is all pointing to your fall from heaven, your fall from that exalted status, from being the king of the hill. Go ahead.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Oh, Lucifer, light bearer. Because you were responsible, like I said earlier, you were the beacon of light to the other nations. You were looked upon to have the correct application of doing various different things, right? Light bearer, that's all Lucifer means. Right? All the stuff that Christian dogma added, all of that, that ain't what that means. Lucifer means light bearer. Light represents knowledge. But the scripture says the knowledge of wickedness is not prudence. That's why when you read in Revelation, it said the nations were mad, right? Or the nations were angry because the nations adopted your light, your knowledge, and that in turn made them into a fool. Because when you look up that word mad in Revelation, when it says,
what's that book of Habakkuk, won't you to give it our neighbors drink?
Yeah.
Somebody get that.
Yep. I think that's like Habakkuk 2 and 11 or something. Yeah. Give thy neighbors drink. That should look at his nakedness. I think that's
it's like purposely knowing you got the flu and spitting in some water and giving it to them, you know?
Yep.
You know it's gonna make them sick.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. You got it?
It's like anything else you do, the chemtrails and all that shit.
Yep.
It's also what? Poison.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Keep you at a weakened state so you can't protest all the things he want to do. No, it's like 11, 12, 13 or something.
What's that in I think it's Wisdom of Solomon, the first chapter. It mentions the ways of the world was
helpful,
poison, but it mentions poison.
I got you.
You know,
I think it says through envy of the devil, death came into the world.
Right.
I got it. I'm gonna start at 14. It's a Habakkuk 2 and start at 14. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh, as the waters cover the sea. Verse 15 is the point. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink.
Yeah, woe to him that giveth his neighbor's drink, man. Right, but that drink is poison. That drink it might look good. Let's say it's some pineapple juice. Pineapple juice good as hell.
Yeah.
Right? But he didn't put some bullshit in it, man.
High fructose corn
you know,
syrup.
that later on down the line it's gonna break down your body.
Yeah.
All right. In this form, it's gonna eventually break down your people or your nation. You know, eventually it's gonna turn them into sodomites. They're gonna give women fucking rights, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna totally destroy your whole society, man. All right, destroy your whole culture.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, to thee that addest thy venom and makest him drunken.
Oh, see venom. All right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't remember that in Habakkuk.
Yeah.
What'd you say, me either? I got to double check.
Yeah, he added his venom.
But it is. But that's the spirit, though.
Yeah.
It's venom. All right. It's not he known as the serpent.
Yeah.
All right. What did the serpent give Adam and Eve? He gave them poison, right? He gave them venom.
Oh, that was American Standard, bro.
No, that's beautiful though. Read over. Read over.
Because I sure had earlier. I was like,
no, that's gonna open up a whole nother dig, you know?
Yeah.
That proves he's the serpent.
That's still
That's still the spirit.
bro. That was cold. I'm gonna read it.
Well, our antennas pop. Our KJV antennas
I'm like,
pop.
wait a minute, right?
He even looked. He said venom. But that was cold though. All right, verse 15. He said, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink and putteth thy bottle to him.
Right, that's what I'm saying, because venom is what? Poison. If a snake bites you, right, what you gonna do? Eventually it's gonna start to coagulate. It's gonna clog up your blood and eventually you're gonna die.
Yeah.
And that's what you see what's going on with the world, man.
But that's spiritual because hey, what did he do with the jungle juice? He was putting it to you,
You know,
man. He
yeah.
was making you take it,
Yeah,
man.
it's even to the point that people can't even think for themselves.
Yeah.
People are not even somewhat logical thinkers anymore.
Yeah.
Everybody have the same corrupt mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just go to these social media platforms and fucking look at these people, man.
Yeah.
Mainly, everybody have the same corrupt mindset, man.
They all worship the image of the beast.
You know,
Yeah.
nobody. And then you just had a couple few that actually have some kind of mind. You know, that's not a fucking follower. You know what? That's why I say on Instagram, say a follower. That's why your people are followers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, follow me on such and such. Fuck, that's why they're followers.
Yeah.
So that's why everything they trend, what they do, they follow it. You know?
Right.
I appreciate real quick.
It's right. These people are the devil, man. And really, like you were saying, that venom.
Yeah.
That venom, man. So it's all a trickling effect. Esau put his shit out to brainwash the people. Then you have other people. So what's these people? What you call them? Influencers. And they help indoctrinate the
double
other
down on
bullshit.
it.
You
Yeah.
know.
And that's beautiful.
Then you got your schools.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then you got
Just
yeah,
everything.
it's just everything.
Media.
But it comes from a source, though.
Yep.
It comes from a source,
John.
which is this nigga,
Yep.
the so-called fucking white man.
All roads lead to Rome.
Right, all roads lead to Rome, you know?
Yep.
But it comes from a source, man. So go ahead, man.
Also,
Go ahead.
a good movie to watch is Diversion. Diversion is
Divergent?
It's about if you watch all three. I expect, but not expect.
I
Stop.
know what you're talking about, though.
I encourage brothers to watch all three because watching all three will give you a whole grand picture. But basically, the first movie it's about basically people is in a system, followers, but you got these people who are free thinkers,
Divergence.
who are divergent where they can't be mind controlled, and it's the government's job is trying to kill them type of people.
Yeah, but
Because you
basically
can't-
that's the elect.
That's the
right.
elect.
That's the elect.
Yeah.
Because anything they do, he
You know?
said, the government don't even know. He said, for some reason, we don't know why y'all just,
Yeah.
we can't control y'all.
That
He
shit
said
wrong.
something in y'all that is just where y'all can't be
And they
controlled.
studying them, trying to figure
Yeah.
out what is
Yeah.
it. What is it?
What is it about them that can't
Yeah,
be
what
controlled?
drives you to think like
And
this?
that,
you know?
hey,
That's why they just end up trying to kill him.
Those be the good movies, man. That remind me of what's the name? The one with my man in it. The black dude.
Tay Diggs.
Tay Diggs.
Yeah.
What's that one?
When they was taking the
Elysium. They stopped taking it because they had to take the pill to even in the movie we watched.
You have
Remember,
feelings.
dude he had got the
feelings.
kind
You have feelings.
Yeah.
He said, you think.
You
He said,
think.
yeah, he said something like that.
Yeah, he was
Right.
mad.
He was
mad.
mad.
He was
Yeah.
mad, you know?
He said, you have feelings. You have thoughts.
Yeah.
And that's how Esau wants you. He don't want you to have feelings
Yeah.
Right.
and thoughts. That's why he's basically, what word I'm looking for? He's making you numb to certain things, man.
Hey, my man. My man.
Desensitized.
Desensitized.
Yeah.
That's why they share things like people get chopped up and shot.
Horror
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
horror movies.
Yeah.
They messing up your head, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what George Carlyle said, man. He said they don't want a free thinker. They don't want a free thinker. They don't want you. They want you thinking outside of the box. They want to program you with that bullshit and come on and stupid shit, man. No, don't question what they doing, basically.
Yeah, they slave. They want good, non-thinking
It's,
slaves.
Yeah, what they say.
Nation of workers, not thinkers.
Good goyim, man.
But also being a fucking degenerate on top of
On
it.
top of it, yep.
Not just
Yep.
being a slave. That's not enough. But they want you to be a fucking degenerate
And
on top
happy.
of it. That's not enough, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know?
Because we already slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, because he went beyond that because he has to, because basically he's a degenerate. So why wouldn't he want his people? He want his people to be the same as him. He's a ruler, but he don't want righteous people. Shit, he want a degenerate kingdom. That's what he want.
Yeah, we're gonna get that.
Go ahead.
Can I read this to back up the venom?
Okay, come.
This is Psalm 140. The point is at verse 3. I'm going to start at the top. It says, deliver me, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man.
Yeah, from an evil man comes evil thoughts. All right, deliver me from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man. Go ahead.
Which imagine mischiefs in
Yeah,
their heart.
it's not hard to see who the violent man. All right, since this devil done came into power, he have made war with everybody. whether it was the Spaniards, whether what's that, the fucking conquistadors,
French.
you know, so eventually everything, you know, they came over to the Americas and, you know, this is the sword for the elites, you know, and they built upon this place. So yeah, the French, you know.
Damn, Gad.
So this man is all about, he's the violent man, you know. That's why you got a bunch of violent movies.
Yeah.
Like I like the movie John Wick.
Yeah.
That's a violent movie though.
Yeah.
You know, he's all about violence.
Yeah, but then he'll turn around and say, "Yeah, we don't need the Bible because it's too full of violence."
World peace.
Well, yeah, here your ass and make credit, bro. I watched the damn documentary. Well, you didn't watch that one with me. I watched the documentary about him when he dropped the bomb over there on how bikini, the word bikini actually came into which it was again, you mocking people, man. You went over there, bombed their fucking island, and then a French designer went over there. Oh shit, Bikini Island. I'll call this next design bikinis. And then you went up there, a two-piece bathing suit, and you named it after the atrocity that you did. He dropped the bomb on the people's island, and then told them it was cool to go back home. Boy, they was over there fucked up. Then he was going to get them and taking them back to the thing and studying them and shit. They had cancer, bro. They was fucked up, bro. It was a fucked up documentary, bro. Because while he was doing it, he did a they did a propaganda film while he was doing that. And I'm like, what the fuck did you do? And the guy was narrating. He was like, you knew these people were fucked up. They was messed up. Why did you tell them they could go back home? He said, then they had a guy. They threw one of the guys out there. He was like, oh well, we didn't really know that it was going to be like that, but we got a hospital there. The people that was in Okinawa, they over there protesting right now because they want America's that base out of their country, man. You over here deboing and doing all this. You founded this place with fucking violence. Go ahead, bro.
Right. It says, which imagine mischiefs in their heart, continually are they gathered together for war. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips.
Yep. Ooh, it's beautiful.
That's the backup.
Yeah,
Right. Adder's poison.
Yeah.
What's an adder? A snake.
Snake. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go
It's
back.
a snake, man. All right. It's under their lips, man. So whatever they push out there is the poison, man. Poison what? Your mind, man. All right. Straight up destroy you on all levels, man. That's why they pushing that Letterman shit around the world. You know.
Yep.
That's poisonous. You know, that's not something that's beneficial or something that's going to help the world. It's going to destroy the world.
It's funny you say that. We just saw a homeless Letterman. And it's crazy. I'm looking. I told the elder brother Gabari. I'm like, because you know it's always funny because it's like it's the irony of it.
How? Yeah.
Like damn, you got time to be. You got time to be this, but you ain't got time. But the scripture says the Lord, the seed of the righteous have never begged for bread. So what you doing ain't righteous.
Right.
So it's like it was so ironic.
Like an oxymoron.
It's so oxymoron. But the Lord ironic like that.
Yeah. And not only I mean, you got a fucking kingdom that doesn't bro. America has not. It's crazy because when you look at it and do the economics of America's been on the decline for the last 20 years, man. It has never been what's that? You gotta pay for it?
No, I ain't never seen him do that. I was just looking. Okay,
he probably okay. Yeah, so this place has been on the decline for the last. He wasn't a cop. Yeah, no, he's a treasurer. He's a officer in there. I think he was part. But yeah, man, this place has been on the decline since the last 20 years, man. It hasn't. You don't prosper coming over here in America, and any other country that's developed, they want to what? They want to prosper more. They want to prosper. This place is on a decline, man. Not only spiritually, morally, and economically, man. Everything, all the way around. America's on a fucking decline. Been have. Go ahead, you want to read this over? You want to read it? I'm going to read it from the ASV again. Habakkuk 2:15. He said, woe to him that giveth his neighbor drink to thee that added thy venom, and maketh him drunken also.
Thou venom, maketh him drunken also. All right, so told you to destroy those people, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's why you had what's that over there in fucking Iran, right?
Yeah.
You had in Iran that you had the girls protesting because they didn't want to wear their head things.
Yeah.
Now, where do you think they got that from?
Right. Right.
You know, you better believe they always set a mole or plan up.
Yeah.
You know.
Because they arrested a chick and she died in jail over there.
Yeah, they should have.
Good.
Whatever. I ain't even say what I was going here, man.
All right. Go ahead. So yeah, appreciate it.
Yep. This is Job chapter 20 and verse 12. It says, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue.
Yeah, though wickedness be sweet, it's sweetness out, so it's sweet to him. You know, it tastes good to him. All right, now it's not gonna benefit you. You gotta remember what we'll go back to the book of Habakkuk, the second chapter. It says, "But the spirit that is in him is not upright."
Right.
It's not upright. So yeah, it's gonna be sweet to him. You know. Yeah, whatever you do, that tastes good to him. You know. So if being a sodomite feels good to him. You know, eating pork feels good to him, man. Go ahead, man.
All right, this is Habakkuk 2 and 4.
Oh, then it says what? Also, somebody go to Psalms. So the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go about what?
Speaking lies as soon as they be born.
As soon as they be born. So lies and all those things, man, that tastes good to him, man.
Yeah.
He loves lying. It's not like he has a conscience about lying. He loved to lie.
Yeah.
Getting you to fall for it.
Yeah, he loved it. Oh, yeah, he would leave this shit.
Yeah.
They actually fell for it.
It's a part of his morality.
Morality, yeah.
Like, in a sense of evil.
Yeah.
Like in a sense of wickedness. His morality is evil.
Right. Right.
Or should I say immorality?
God.
It's a part of his immorality. You
Yeah,
know?
but that Habakkuk, you know.
Right. This Habakkuk 2 and 4. He said,
Uh-huh.
behold, his soul is puffed up.
Right?
It is
Says
not.
the ASD.
Oh, it's like,
Read it
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
I want to hear it now.
he said, behold, his soul is puffed up.
Uh-huh.
It is not upright
Right, it is not upright.
in
Right?
him.
And the devil is proud. The spirit is
Yep.
he's puffed up, man. That's
But
why
the-
he passed all these crazy laws and put himself as the Most High, man. You know, that's why he's puffed up, man. There's so much throughness right now.
Man.
There, man. Just triple throughness. That's
Is
some
it?
throughness right there, boy. You know, defeated.
Defeatism. The doctrine of defeatism.
How do you, man? You ready to be taken in? We need
Yeah.
to die anyway. You know, somebody need to put you out of your misery. This is hell.
Give you
Yeah.
3 hots in the cot.
3 hots in the car.
No, they need to
die.
decease.
Yeah. Fuck that. Fuck housing. Hey, matter of fact, man, I was finishing that documentary on Tecumseh, and they were saying that, and the dude, the fucking Edomite, man, he tried to make a mockery because they had left some of their soldiers, and when he went back there, he had killed them all. And the guy was like, yeah, well, who was really doing the slaughtering? We was taking them and we was capturing them. But the dude and another guy, scholar, came along. He said, well, the reason why the Indians didn't practice
Hostages.
taking hostages is because they didn't want to fight the enemy twice. I was like, oh, shit, that was cold. He ain't want to fight because look, when you at war, it's war. It ain't about no we captive all the fuck them, kill it. Hey, do away with them. Because your object of war is to take over or conquer or do what you have to do. Only America takes the fucking prisoners, then give them reparations and shit, and set them back up, man.
Well, it's a way of getting what you want to.
Yeah,
You
kind
can get certain kind of leverage, but
Yeah.
in that predicament,
Yeah.
can you reason with the beast? Can you
No.
reason with the?
No.
Well, the scripture say, "Who shall pity with a charmer?" You know,
Hey, man.
because that's what you're doing.
Right.
You
right.
dance, you trying to dance with it. No, you got to get rid of him. You
Man,
know,
to
Or
come
you
to
say,
slaughter
"Oh,
them
you want to
motherfuckers."
fight him twice?"
Yeah, man, he slaughtered their
You know?
ass, man. Slaughtered the shit out of them. Matter of fact, he used the guy used the word mutilate. They shot their head, they fucked their ass up.
That's why in certain scriptures the Lord said, don't even make trees.
He
with
didn't
some-
tell it, yeah.
Don't even make trees with some of the Hamites. Other
Yeah.
ones, You know, sometimes he said it was cool, other times he said, hey, don't even destroy everything.
Yeah, everything.
Oh yeah.
All right, go ahead. That was it.
Is it Habakkuk? Somebody got Psalms?
I got it. This is Psalms 58 and 3. It says, the wicked are estranged from the
Yeah,
womb.
some weirdos, man. They gotta have a demonic, you know what I'm saying? They the left hand. You know what they're strange? They're meant to be the left hand side, man. You know, so they're estranged from the womb, man. Right? They're meant to be the wicked. Now the wicked is gonna do what? The opposite of the Bible. What the Bible says not to do. He gonna do it. So if it say don't be a sodomite, he's gonna promote homosexuality. All right? Or hell, just say don't touch a woman on a period. He got a thing called red wings. Have you got your red wings?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you know. So this dude, man, he has a very demonic nature, man. That's why he was made to be like that. You know, like the brother, the spirit that is in him is not upright.
Right.
All right. He wasn't. And these dumb niggas, right? They try to reason with the so-called white man. Oh, why do you hate us, niggas marching? Why do we brothers? You hate us? What did he do? And you can't reason with this nigga. The scripture said he is like the deaf adder.
Yeah. Stop at his ear.
That stop at his ear. He don't
This
want to
right
hear
here?
you. Oh,
This
you know what I'm
right
saying?
here.
Yeah, man. He don't want to hear your dumb ass. He want to kill you.
Yeah.
What is a snake gonna do? When a snake see you, what exactly what the fucking snake do when it see you? When you walking up on a snake or you see,
And get ready, get in
that
position.
motherfucker get in a position to
Yeah,
strike.
yeah.
Even the garden snake.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
Even the garden snake could do it,
Hey,
man.
hey, look at this. Hey, you know what, bro? we was used to fuck with worms. Worms even coiled up like
Yeah.
that. Nigga, your ass ain't finna bite shit, but he's cause the garden snake know he ain't finna bite shit, but he'll put forth that effort like he's about to see.
Shit, you don't know that.
See, but
I mean, he is. He
No, I'm
just-
saying, he think
yeah,
like,
right,
you don't
right.
know.
But these fucking buffoons,
Yeah.
these niggas, man, they trying to reason with this dude, man. They ain't reason with the devil, man.
They always say sleeping with the devil.
At this point, dancing with the
Yeah,
devil.
right, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, dance.
You're gonna lose that fight, man.
Yep.
Especially if you don't got your by shot with shot, man.
Right.
So you can. What you better say?
How you gonna dance with a nigga that can't dance?
Yeah.
Right.
You don't got no rhythm,
Right, right.
and you don't. You got rhythm, but you don't got the right rhythm.
That's right.
All right. Which is the song that was given to the elect. So you can you fighting the lose battle, man. Go ahead, man.
It says
He called him dad. I'm like, that's his fucking son.
Isaiah 58 and 3. It says the wicked are estranged from the womb.
Weirdo. Go
They,
ahead.
they go astray as soon as they be
They go
born.
astray as soon as they be born.
Yeah.
He didn't have a
Yeah.
straight. He didn't even attempt to get
So
on
he
the
gonna
right path.
he gonna be wicked.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He gonna be wicked, man.
You
That's
ever,
what
you ever
he
go out somewhere, you see one of them little Edomites, and the mother tell them, no, stop that. They say, no! And if y'all acting all bad, I be like,
Yeah, man. They don't honor shit.
they're on a
but a
shit,
rifle.
bro. No, yeah, that's it.
For a rifle, man.
That's
He
it.
try to take that gun, it is on, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says
Motherfucker.
speaking lies.
See, speaking lies.
Speaking lies, yeah.
First thing this nigga do is start lying. Fuck's the damn good. He can bring good. The first thing he want to do is lie. That's why when he came with the season of a year, then he damn good, you know?
Hey, then if the lie don't work, he'll shake your hand
Yeah.
and shoot you.
Yeah.
He'll stab you with
Yeah,
the
if the
other
lie don't work, now it's time to kill you.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, oh, it's okay. It's all right. Pow.
Yeah.
Started, Russia and America was racing for the Russia and America. I don't think it was China, but it was just Russia and America. It was racing for the man
Space
on the
race,
moon.
yeah.
So America started really doing it. They just lied about it. Oh yeah, we already did it. You know,
Yeah.
because really Russia really kind
They
of
went to
got
space
it.
first.
They actually went there first, and they sent the
dog
Sputnik.
or something,
They
Sputnik,
sent the
yeah.
dog up there. So this dude hate to be beat, man. So it's not oh yeah, we already they went and got a whole film crew and everything, man.
Man,
Stanley Kubrick.
They motherfucker went up there yesterday.
Yeah.
Y'all late.
Yeah, yeah, man.
And they said, and the dude, no, it's funny because the dude on the internet was like, yeah, you know, if he was the one, if he was the one that went up to the moon, he said, who was that recording him?
Yeah. No
Who's
shit.
recording? Because the camera was moving.
And the wind was blowing. They had the flag moving. It was like, what the fuck is this? Bro, it was so many ironies. We know you didn't go, bro.
I seen it on TikTok. They said
Yeah.
he went to the moon.
But really, he saw himself.
Who even know that there's even wind up there?
Yeah.
I mean,
Ain't nobody
you
been
can't
there.
say
Yeah.
it's a lie or not, but the thing is, we know your ass ain't winning.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
it nowhere near the goddamn wind. If it was wind up there, you'd be blown away because it ain't no gravity.
Right.
The wind will take you away.
Yeah.
How is it wind with no gravity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said. It don't make sense.
Isn't the
Who's to say
moon?
it's not wind up there?
Yeah.
Somebody been
Or
up there.
gravity.
Or gravity. Yeah,
You
it
know?
could. Yeah.
Who's to say that?
Niggas just believe this.
Yeah,
These niggas
who to say?
Well, like I said, he can make up. Hey, that's why he did.
Yeah, nigga,
because he the only one. Yeah, they jumping.
Yeah, fucking
bro, when he
your motherfuckers, man. He had a harness on this nigga.
Yeah.
Look a fucking extension cord tied to the nigga. He fucking
That was the
Hollywood
top.
shit.
That was the top special effects of the day.
Bro,
Yeah,
but
when
then,
they
hey,
did that shit.
but you know what?
Hollywood studio.
It was so beautiful because the old boy got in the studio and the little girl was like, yeah, you went to the boy. He said, well, darling, we really didn't know. We didn't do that. I was like, oh, shit. He actually told the truth. No, he
Buzz
said,
Aldrin, talking about Buzz Aldrin?
Buzz Aldrin, yeah, he said we didn't know. Fuck out of here, man.
And really, they hate they even got to keep up that line.
Yeah, man.
They don't
Yeah,
even,
yeah.
You can tell they really,
Yeah.
they don't even like keeping up that. They
Yeah.
just tired of lying.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's,
Yeah.
that's how you know you lie too much.
Yeah.
You tired of telling the lie. Look, I'm tired of I think it's so
That line's a burden on
It's
you.
a burden.
Yeah, especially when there's an element out there telling you you're the devil and the father of lies.
Right, con.
You know, now they seeing us and they're like, damn, maybe these guys are right.
Goddamn.
That nigga jumped and he was like, oh, like he caught his balance.
in a souped up fireman outfit and shit.
My Wi-Fi signal ain't fucking working, but your signal from 70, 60 years ago working.
From the heavens. From the heavens.
Bro, all the technology you got now, but you ain't went back. Get your ass out here, man.
But this shit it's gonna keep coming on and off.
Yeah, this shit.
Yeah. You know?
Why ain't motherfuckers making trips to the moon then?
Yeah.
Why ain't these rich elites able to pay for a trip to the moon?
Well, you know, dude trying to do it now, but he's just a regular person. Why the government ain't getting paid off of that? You know, because I think
They ain't even going to the moon. They just shooting you to look.
Yeah. They shoot you out of orbit. They said they want you to feel the gravity, but no gravity, and then you come back down.
And I shoot your
But
dumb ass up
why
there.
America ain't doing it since they went? You should have already had a space program doing that. You should be making billions off of that. Epcot Center. You should go to Florida and be able to pay for a trip, man. You ain't went up there, man. Get the hell out of here.
Go ahead, man.
It says, their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
You know, that poison is like the poison of a serpent, man. Now what? Now going back to Genesis, right? Somebody grab that real quick. He said, you eat of this tree, you should die. You know, and they took in that wrong knowledge, man. They ate it. And look at humanity now. Now you got, what's that Kiki Palmer on with her cheeks out and people justifying it.
Right.
You know? And she got a husband.
She got a Latin one too. You know they don't play that.
You know? And he a self-made millionaire. He a trainer.
Damn, is he?
Yeah.
Wow.
He ain't even know.
Yeah.
It's now, but now this where we at, this fucking society. Well, a dude can be a she can be a
Oh man, bro.
they.
Bro,
You know?
I was riding today and heard these motherfuckers finna start. They want to die. Somebody lobbied the Congress because they want to stop saying breastfeed.
Oh, chest feed.
And now they want to call it chest feed.
Chest feed.
I
Yeah.
said, what?
It's almost derogatory.
Bro. And then they got hormones that you can take, but it's not milk. it's just fluid. It don't make the hormones where you just fluid come out.
Just
But
weird
it's-
shit.
Yeah,
But-
just
but you
weird.
see-
Just weird shit.
You see the poison?
Makes
Yeah.
no sense, bro. The whole production of a woman's system is to feed the baby.
And then like these people, they're injected with the shit, right? They're not thinking. These people, they don't. Man, it's horrible. They don't think about it.
Damn,
You see
bro.
every day more and more. Just when you think that this place got to be destroyed, you see something that's further persuades you that this place needs to be destroyed as soon as possible. You see something that further. Now, you know, our children, our daughters got to grow up in a world where they don't even know what the fuck a woman is. They don't even know they don't know what a fucking woman is.
A mother.
Because you know the guys going around asking people what a woman is,
Right.
and nobody can fucking answer.
Look at it, it's
person
stupid,
who
right?
identifies as a
Right.
woman.
You know, the people that be walking around the streets, right?
Yeah.
They be asking people questions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
George Washington.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, my
who's
man.
George
Yeah.
Washington?
They don't be
These
knowing
people-
shit.
These people are dumb,
Dumb
man.
as hell, man.
They fucked up.
Fucked up.
They don't even like these people are gone. But you ask them who Lizzo is.
No.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
beautiful
So
queen.
you don't know
Yeah.
who George Washington is, but you know who the fuck Lizzo 400-pound hippopotamus ass is.
Sack of potatoes.
Real.
I believe in a good rib.
That bitch eat brunch twice.
Yeah, that bitch a hobby. What about second breakfast?
She-
I only know 2 fat people in the world. And she both of them.
Oh shit. Oh
His
man.
last name Shrek.
Bro.
man.
Bro said she's right twice. That's God. Go ahead. You good?
Yeah, it says they're poison. What happened?
Genesis.
Yeah, the Genesis. Eat trees.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Genesis chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, and the Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to dress it and keep it. It says, and the Lord God commanded the man, saying, every tree of the garden they may freely eat.
Mm-hmm.
It says, but of
Yeah,
the tree.
you may as freely eat, man. All right, which means what? That was things that was good for your health, man.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, who got that in the Solomon real quick? Hold that,
I
Gamari.
think it's 2 and 26.
Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon. But he said, the things you see, all right, you can eat of this stuff. This stuff is good for you. Good for your mind, you know, your body, your soul, man.
Or
You know?
even like the other nations got things to offer to the world.
Yeah.
Like other nations, they got like certain little stuff. Esau ain't got nothing.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You got that with me, Solomon,
Yeah,
real quick?
real quick. Yep.
Damn phone just died.
Bro, didn't none
Uh,
come, didn't none
let's see if I
come,
can-
didn't none come from his land? None, bro. Didn't none come from his land? Every other nation can go back to their land. Hell, we can't go back to our land, but this motherfucking land ain't shit. No type of motherfucking.
All these are good to the gods.
No, that's the one. I think it's 2. Like,
This is the first chapter.
this the first chapter? Let's see, Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 13. Matter of fact, 14. Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 14. For he created all things that they might have their being, and the generations of the world were helpful.
Right. So the generations of the world was helpful. The Lord said, you know, you eat this, you eat that, you eat that, you know, go ahead.
It says, and there is no poison of destruction in
See,
them.
but there was no poison or destruction in them, bro. There wasn't no poison. There wasn't no poison of destruction in them, man. But what? The scripture say in that same chapter says what? Because what? Envy of the devil.
That's the next chapter.
You know, death came into the world, man.
Yeah.
So he envied Adam, man. He envied the sons of God and their knowledge, understanding what they had, man. That's why he hates the scriptures, man. And he found a way to actually corrupt. He tried to bring the scriptures to himself, but he wicked.
Yeah.
That's why I say in the song, for the wicked, what does not have to what do with me?
To declare my
To
statutes.
declare my. He tried it like, yeah, I'm gonna.
just can't do it.
But he just don't say you can't do it.
You know, if you don't, like if you don't like onions and you try to force yourself to eat the onions, you can't do
What
it.
he did, he put onions in it.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna put it in there anyway, you know. And that's his bullshit. Go ahead.
It says, and the generations of the world were healthful, and there is no poison of destruction in them, nor the kingdom of death upon the earth.
Go ahead.
Keep reading.
Now it is the kingdom of death upon earth. Look. And it all started with what? The nigga lying. What we reading in Genesis, man. Him fucking lying, man. You know? Now read that next verse.
It says, for righteousness is immortal.
See, righteousness is immortal. Hey, didn't I say, well, Lord, if Adam and Eve wouldn't they would have been immortal.
They would have never died.
They would have never died. So righteousness is immortal. So it all started with him, that lie, man, spewing that bullshit.
Yeah. and you know what? Envy the devil too. Envy the devil. They envy the ways of the wicked not having restraint.
So he was sitting back watching. Man, the sons of God are good, man. I got a lot.
I hate out of towners.
Yeah, I got a couple lies. I've been sitting on these for years.
What movie was that? We don't like out of towners. Tyrant Turner.
Belly.
They was hating.
Belly. That was Belly, wasn't it?
Dropping down, yeah, I'm dropping down.
Belly, yeah. We
Yeah.
dropped down on niggas.
Go
Hey,
ahead, man.
it says,
Destroy that peace.
But you can stop right there.
Okay.
We can go ahead, Gabar.
It says, verse 17, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, thou shalt not eat of.
See, but that Lord said, look, man, don't eat of that, man. Don't eat of that tree. And that's the tree. What everybody out basically been eating of now, man.
here come one.
You know, see, that's a spirit. That's a spirit. Couple of them.
Yeah.
Him right there. That one
Spirit
right
of
there.
trees can also be represented.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's people.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
You
That's
see?
what yeah. That's basically what it's talking about.
Right,
People.
right, exactly.
So that's the spirit right there,
Yeah.
man. Big foot.
Check it says, thou shalt not eat of it.
Yeah,
for in the
Lord
day,
say don't eat of it. Lord, these people, they're overindulging it.
Mhm.
They're not even taking a little bit. They just like,
They
you
drunk
know,
off of it.
they drunk off of it, man. They eating, sleeping, and shitting off of it, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's their whole way of living.
That's
You
their
know?
diet.
Right, that's their diet. You know.
How you brothers doing?
All right,
Hey, what's up, brother? Yeah,
ahead.
White Jordan.
it says, for in the day for in that day thou eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die.
Right, and that's the product of what you see right now. in the world,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
So once that stuff was pushed, now it what progress. Now, especially with what the wicked rule.
Yeah.
You know.
Right, I saw a documentary with the one guy, one of the black dudes back in the day. He got a famous name. I just can't think of it right now. Kind of almost feminine a little bit, but he was saying in the.
Boy, he used to be a commentator.
I remember his name. Like I can't call it.
What he say? What?
No. It ain't. It's a regular English name, but he was a writer. Not Paul Robeson, but anyway, I was watching him, and he said integration was the last thing we wanted.
Right.
He said we didn't want integration.
Yeah.
He said what we wanted was for the shit we was going through for our children not to go through that.
Yeah.
But see, but when you look at how our people was before integration and after integration, we got worse.
They drunk
Yeah,
up.
they got
They
worse.
ate that
They
fruit.
ate the
You know?
Yeah.
Now
'Cause he-
look what's on TV,
Yeah.
look what's on the
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah.
Look what's being pushed, man.
Yeah.
And see,
You know?
and it's
The
all the
opposite of
agenda is always the same, because even with Martin Luther King, he changed up. After his last speech, he had changed up. He said, I find that we shouldn't have been teaching integration, but we should be teaching economics.
No,
See, when he started teaching his people how to get money,
So like, not to cut you off.
yeah, go ahead.
His exact words, he is like, I led my people to a burning
To a burning building.
Those are
That's
exact
exactly
words,
what he
man.
said. Exact words. And when he started teaching about economics, seeing certain things, I was watching Umar Johnson this morning, earlier today, man, and that brother be on point, but we know we're not in that time for the things, but the dude is actually real, brother is on his shit.
He's very educated.
He's educated on how things could work, but like I said, we're not in that time. But when you start, because he was saying that economically, he was talking to 3 other cats, man, and the guy was like, yeah, but what can we do today? He said, well, first of all, the things that you got to grab hold of is economics. Start teaching your people economics, and he said that's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Just like he said, that's why he got so much kickback on trying to start his school, which he still might not start. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, Esau is not going to have. He's not going to have no one bring it. He said no. He said he don't want just like with slavery. He didn't want you reading because he knew your ass was going. You already got a leg up on who you are, man, biblically. And he knows that. But like I said, he's not going to give you no edgeway, man. He wants these niggas to stay dumbed down, effeminate. He wants them to stay that way.
And another thing, what we found out through research is if he found you reading a book or in any book,
Right there.
he would whip you. But if he found you reading the Bible,
Oh man,
he would kill you.
he will kill you. That's right.
Because he knew the Bible was written about objects.
Yep.
You know, he don't want you to have knowledge of self. He wants him to be self.
Yeah.
He wants you to be nobody, but a trusty individual, a person that trusts on everything else but himself. That's what he wanted you to be.
Well, trust on him. Because his philosophy
Everything
and what
else
he
is
put out
good.
there, that's what he wants you to trust and believe in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why the school system was started. They wanted you to trust, they wanted you to stay and be indoctrinated. Go out and be a good slave, go get a job and do it. This is what the indoctrination was. He don't want free thinkers. He don't want you teaching your child how to turn $5 into $20. He don't want that. He wants you to stay dumbed down, man.
Can I ask you brother a question, man?
Uh-huh.
It's just an opinion,
Go,
right
go.
quick. You remember when Oprah Winfrey built the school over in Africa
Yeah, hey, yeah.
for the girls?
Yeah.
Didn't that kind of grind your gears a little bit that she didn't build one for the boys? To me, it was like, okay, you want the girls to be educated, but you want the boys to stay
See,
super
but that's the same thing we was talking about that what we was talking about. That poison that they pushing. Because basically everything, this is a worship woman society.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want to smack the black man
Yeah.
completely
Yeah.
down, and
Yeah.
they want to uplift the woman
Yeah.
and put her as the head.
Yeah.
Which we in Genesis right now, the Lord saying, look, our husband shall rule over you.
Yeah.
So when you look at the households now, right, and look at the so-called black community, who's running those houses?
Like,
Yeah.
Black
Yeah.
women. And what's happening? It's totally destroyed. It's totally dismantled, man.
Yeah.
Can't
You
tell
know,
them nothing.
Yeah.
And you can't tell them nothing.
Can't tell them nothing.
Ain't no houses no more because it ain't no family.
Yeah.
You know, the idea of family is like almost a transgression to people now.
And that
Hey,
was-
you want the idea of marriage and having a nuclear family is like people like, no, I just want to screw everybody.
Today the world is flip-flop upside down.
Right is
Isaiah
wrong. 29:16.
Right is wrong and wrong is
No,
right.
you're right. What are you that make good
That-
evil and
that's
evil
true.
good? No, that's
Yeah.
scripture.
Yeah.
Give me Isaiah 29:16.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah
Another
chapter.
one. What do you that call evil good and
Yeah.
evil? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 16. It says, "Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's
And that's
clay."
what they try to do. They try to esteem it like the Lord actually made it that way, man. But it says, surely thou turning things upside down. So it shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. And the Lord didn't make it like that.
Right.
You know? The Lord made what man to rule. For you to follow your man. Go ahead.
It upsets the balance.
Right.
And it's
Right.
it upsets the That's why you got so much chaos now.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, you know what? It's a saying that they got order out of chaos.
Yep.
Because all this disorder, what they're bringing, eventually is going to be some kind of solution to it, and it's still not going to benefit you.
Right.
Yeah,
You know?
and another thing, he said it shall be esteemed as the potter's clay, because what it's talking about is people uplift wickedness as if it was okay with the Lord.
Like the Lord made.
Yeah, like it's okay with the Lord to do evil. It's going to be esteemed. It's going to be uplifted or esteemed as the potter's clay. That means like, oh, this is from God too, you know. But the Lord gave us guidelines. The Lord gave us a separation. That's what the word holy means. The Lord separated the holy from the wicked. No, he gave us he set before us this door, the door of good, the door of evil. You know.
Go ahead, man.
It says, "For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not?"
Right.
So-
So the word say that made it, or he made it. But the Lord ain't made it this way. A woman can do what a man can do, or a man can chop off his penis and freaking become a woman. You know, which is, all that is weird. It's weird stuff, man. You know. Now look at the world now.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
You know.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Beneficial.
Look how masculine these women are, man. Look how out of order these women are, man.
Yeah. And now that they've corrupted the adults, now they want to take it a step further
Coming for the children.
and adulterate and corrupt the children now.
Yeah.
That's why what's that? Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, Dwayne Wade.
His whatever he got now. You know what I'm saying? They putting that out in the forefront because now that the whole homosexuality thing is okay and they can get married in certain states and be a couple. Now they get bored with that. Now they wanna go even a step. See, the people that have all the money, they can do what they want to do. They get bored with regular lives, you know, unless they have some type of holiness or righteousness in them. They'll get bored with this life, and they say, "I got the money to make other things happen for me. Let me go and try this side. Let me go and do man on man, woman on woman." Then they get bored with that after a dispensation of time.
But you know what? But that's
So now-
because who ruling though?
Yep.
The devil, the so-called white man. The devil, he's the one that's ruling. He's the one that's pushing this agenda on people. Okay, you know what our people are doing?
Eating it up.
Eating it up, eating it up,
Yep.
eating it up. They're not even questioning anything what this dude is doing. Now, when have he actually had good intentions for us?
Never.
Never, never, man. Try to name one thing good he didn't do for us.
On purpose.
Now, he ain't say on purpose.
No, the scripture say that. He might do something by accident, but he might do something good, but he did it by accident.
And then what burns me up, brothers, is that so they talk about us and y'all savages and you're animals and this, that, and the other. And you do this to you, this, and you do this, and you run out, you do that. But to tell you the truth, we were fine where the hell we were fine where we was.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't have to deal with this if you'd have left us over there where we
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, that's true.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Does it make
No,
sense?
you're right.
But yeah,
What
yeah.
proves that is Black Wall
Ain't that a
Street.
bit?
When they allowed us to run our own economics, what happened? Our economics started overtaking theirs to where we was lending to Wall Street.
Yeah.
And used he touched on the elevator.
Nah, he touched the
Yeah,
lady.
yeah,
Yeah,
He touched on the elevator.
But you
They
know
burned
that
the whole
was-
city
He
down.
burnt the
You know-
whole town
yeah.
down because he touched on the elevator.
And you know that wasn't the only one. That wasn't the only
It
time. It
was
was
like,
dozens.
yeah.
As a matter of fact, a guy made a rap song. He got that one town. That's what
Well,
that place?
well, they made a movie. Oh, you know the movie Rosewood.
Rosewood,
That was
yeah.
that was a Black Wall
Yeah, that was
Street.
Black Wall Street.
You see?
And this, what's the one where they built the lake over it?
In Florida.
Yeah.
Sussex.
Nah, that was the red. They call that the Red Summer because that year when that happened, they did it all across the nation.
Yeah.
They called it Red Summer.
People savages, man.
Yeah.
Hey, this is
It's
just
savages.
That's right, brother.
People savages,
He's,
man.
he's diabolical, man.
I may be wrong, but my hypothesis is that good Lord put that savagery in them because he knew that they were going to defend his homeland. They needed that savagery. They can't help it, bro.
No,
They
that's
can't
spirit.
help
it.
We were
That's
just
spirit.
going through that.
Yeah.
The
People
Lord,
savages.
they're the wicked. That's in the Bible. They're known as the wicked.
Yeah.
So
And
the
then
Lord
they call
is in
us
their
savages
DNA.
because they came over to Africa and saw us half naked. What you expect? It's hot as hell.
Yeah.
You know?
And look, and guess what? We wasn't half naked. That's a lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's what I've been taught.
See,
We
they
talk-
don't know, but
yeah.
that's what they say. Y'all swinging on trees,
Yeah.
such and such. No, we wasn't half naked.
When you look at the
Exactly.
Kingdom of Benin, they had walls that was greater, like double the size of the Great Walls of China.
China, yeah.
But the white man was so jealous of the prosperity of particularly the west coast of Africa that he because look, when you win, you get the right history.
Right.
So he destroyed
Victor always right, yeah.
a lot of, because if you think about it, if Africa's so backwards, why the only people that's on par with us in America is the West Africans.
Yeah.
When you look at the West Africans, when you look at them in education, when you look at them in inventions, when you look at them in the sports world, they pretty much equal with America, because America, what keeps America propped up is the people on that side.
Yeah. So they need us because look, the stoplight, you got the refrigerator, the
man,
car.
so much stuff, man.
So they need these people. Yeah, the phone. They need these people on this side. You know.
Even going back to the school
Yeah,
system.
even the damn Latino, they talk how much they hate the damn Latinos, right? But yeah, when you go to every Mexican restaurant and they're eating tacos, all the grunt jobs, they doing all the grunt jobs,
There's more
man.
white people in the
You know?
Mexican restaurants than anybody.
You can't get up in there for them.
And then they took their land, you know.
What, Texas?
Texas and all
New
that, they
Mexico,
took their
California.
land. They took all our brothers.
Nigga, I always talk about somebody coming and invading these 2 million. How you think the American Indian feels?
Yeah.
Right,
How you think they feel?
and even touching back on the school system, the American Indian, they even had a school. It wasn't as corrupted as now, but they had a school system in progress where they was teaching their young children how to hunt and how to do certain things to impact the village.
Yeah.
I mean, we always had a school system.
Yeah, we always had some
brought
type
up
of-
in the law.
But our school systems
you
made
said
us
what you call 'em?
self-sufficient.
What you call him?
Savage.
I thought he said Esau. I was like, oh shit.
No, I said
Yeah, well, his
He's
biblical
something
name
else.
is Esau.
Yeah.
That's who he is in the Bible, in the scripture.
Hey,
That was their original name.
That's who
Yeah,
that is.
the Edomites.
That's who he is.
Yeah, from the Hebrew word,
He said, oh, that's who he is.
I didn't know.
Which means-
I've heard of Esau. I
Yeah,
never
that's
knew
beautiful.
Esau.
which
Yeah.
which means what? Wasted away
Wasted
is he.
away, yeah.
Know
That's
what
what
that?
the name means.
Yeah, it means wait. Because why? His skin pigmentation. He don't have
That's right.
melanin in his skin. So if you want to know what a so-called white man in the Bible is, him, the Edomites.
So that's us over there.
And that's us. That's Jacob.
Jacob.
Yeah. And this who stem out of Jacob. These people you see on this sign. And these are the people that actually suffered at the hands of this dude with those different atrocities. Who lands he took and put these names on them: Negro, West Indian, freaking Dominican and Mexican and all that crap. You know?
And a lot of them names, like for example, Taino, right? That's what we think the original Puerto Rican name is. That's not what it is.
Right.
The Puerto Ricans' original name is Boricua. Taino in their language means I don't understand you.
Right.
So they saying Taino, and they like, well, fuck it, they the Taino.
Yeah.
No, they the but that goes into the prophecy that says what we shall be known as a proverb and a byword. So the Lord basically gave this man the power where he could just name shit whatever he want to name shit.
Right.
Yeah, like Africa, right? You mentioned Africa.
Yeah.
You know that's named after a white man. Africa is not. That's a white man's name. Leo Scipio Africanus. He, what's that? During the Punic War, he fought during the Punic War.
Hannibal.
You know,
And it's so,
no, Hannibal was a J.
Yeah, no.
He the one that he almost defeated the
Yeah,
Romans.
Asia is a
He
white.
did.
No, he
In a couple battles.
Couple battles. Couple battles.
He hurt him
When he came over with the elephant.
The elephant.
Yeah, when he came, he
That was
crossed
rough.
over the mountain. See, they thought
Yeah.
they was looking for him to come over the sea. He crossed over the mountains,
Mountain.
over the cold
Swiss
region. He
Alps.
lost.
That's
He
what
lost
hurt him.
about
That's
a
what
quarter
hurt
of his men crossing over the mountains. And when they was at the seafront, he flanked them from the rear.
Yeah.
And then, but the thing is, the so-called white man, he started stealing. He stole his military tactic and used it against them.
Yeah,
And
to
that's
this
how
day.
they defeated Hannibal.
Yeah, to
He
this
stole
day.
his own tactic and used it against him. And he
I-
wasn't expecting it. See, it was such a good tactic that he even failed to have a strategy for it. Because the tactic was so good, man.
I had a precept.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 40, Salakia. This is Psalms 49 and 11. It says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Right. So the inward thoughts is that houses shall continue forever, and that's really talking about those elite banking families, because they have enormous. They're trillionaires.
Yep.
Enormous amount of wealth
Yep.
that you can't even imagine.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's who really govern the people, the elite banking families,
Yeah.
the presidents and the things that the presidents and the governors and things that you actually see.
Yeah.
Those are just faces.
Yeah.
They ain't running
Figureheads.
nothing. You know.
Figureheads, yeah.
My dad-
But
my
you
grandfather-
got elite families, banking families,
They tell them what to do.
Yeah, Rothschilds, DuPonts,
If anybody can move about
Gettys.
him right now,
Yeah.
Oppenheimer.
They
Comes
finna
out on the
make
Yeah,
TV.
the freaking Oppenheimer, those names, the Waltons, Who else?
The Collins.
The Collins.
DuPonts, yeah.
Yeah, man. Those are the people that run the world.
Rockefeller.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which a lot of them, those are just a lot of those names. They're extensions from the Rothschild family.
Yeah, they changed their name so you don't know who they connected to.
Yep. Go ahead.
It says, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own name.
Hear that? They call their lands after their own name. So when they came to America is named after a white man. Asia is named after a white man.
All these
Asia is a white man.
All of the
Chinese let them do that.
Yeah, listen, all of the streets are named after him. Adam, Pennsylvania, what's my man? Mason, Madison.
Yeah.
All everything's named after him. Everything.
Yep.
He named everything.
Ain't no way around it.
Nah. Well.
So that's
Only way around
It
is
used to, 30 years ago when I was in college, bro, it used to upset me so bad, man.
Oh,
It used to
yeah.
get me frustrated.
Yeah. I know,
and
bro.
mad, you know what I'm saying? But I sat down and think one man, it's like, you can't. It's too deeply ingrained.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's too. And in order to change, you gotta tell everything
Hey,
down.
that's beautiful.
That's what the Lord gonna
That's
do.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. You
Yeah,
just
That's what
said
the
that.
Lord gonna do, man.
And start over. Oh, I'm sorry. You gotta tell all this down and start
Hey.
over. Just like building muscle. This right here, you gotta
Yeah.
tear it down.
Because the
down.
Lord said they shall build, but I shall throw down.
Yeah,
So
it's
they
coming.
doing all this building and naming things, but the
Yeah.
Lord, when He come back
Yeah, it's
and
coming.
take this devil down,
It's coming.
you know, that's gonna be the end of him.
A hurricane is nothing when he comes.
Yeah.
A hurricane will be nothing. That's nothing when he comes.
They're gonna be coming from the east, just like the hurricanes come
right.
from follow the slave port to America. The Lord is gonna be coming from the
Coming
east.
from the east.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
The Lord is gonna be coming from the east.
That's why they say you need to build your house pointing toward the east, right? That's what they say. Hey man, you brothers be
All right,
good,
man.
man.
You too,
Y'all
brother.
be good. I'll be back, man, if I can.
Yeah, all right. Every Friday, brother.
Bro, he cool, man. But you know, he fed up
He
with
fed
you,
up.
bro.
Yeah.
You know, he like, look, man, like, but what he just said, that last part, that was
Yeah.
spiritual,
That's
bro.
spiritual.
Lord God,
Yeah,
I
he
said
said
to
you
the
gotta
Lord,
tear it all
they
down.
shall build, but I will throw it down.
He said it's so
You know?
ingrained. It is. It's so ingrained. This is why I mentioned earlier, man. Like the brother Umar Johnson. You know, that brother got good intentions.
No, dude,
but
he
bro,
said
that's-
that's because
that-
that leak up with Esther, the
Yeah.
seed that is, what's that?
The seed is sown, but the destruction is not
yeah,
coming.
Yeah, it's not coming.
yeah,
Yeah.
Get that.
Yeah.
Come on,
Grab
we'll
it.
grab it. You know?
Yeah, man.
That's the spirit. You
Yeah.
know? And somebody
Yeah.
get that in Malachi, dude. He shall build, but I will throw down.
That
You
was
know?
beautiful.
Because the Lord's going to destroy this place.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
the spirit.
Because it mentioned in Esther, can't nothing righteous come, right? Unless the Lord, you know, tear it down, man. Two kings can't sit on one throne,
Right.
you know? That's why kings going to conquer other lands, man.
Right.
Because why? They got resources and they got things, you know? They want their ideology pushed. So the Lord, he's about to wreak havoc on this so-called white man. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra 7 and
Find it.
I think it's 7. It's either 7 or 4. If the evil be not overturned, then that which is good cannot come.
It's you know what? This what I was thinking of too. I'm gonna read this in because it kind of reminded me of this too. It says,
Oh, I got it. It's 4 and 28.
but no, you can read down into it.
Okay.
You know, go ahead.
All right. This is 2nd Ezra 4, verse 28. It says, "But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown."
Oh, you see, the evil is sown, man. The evil is sown, man. All right, but what? Who sown that evil, man? The evil man. All right, the wicked. Okay. So that's why he got all these people, you know, following basically his mindset, his thoughts, man. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, "But the destruction thereof is not yet
See,
come.
but the destruction yet is not yet come. All right, that's why my man, what you saying again?
Yeah, he said everything was so ingrained.
Yeah.
He said you got to just tear it down and rebuild.
It's deeply rooted,
Yeah,
man.
deeply rooted.
Deeply rooted.
It's woven into the fabrics of society. Malachi 1:1.
Yeah, if you ever tried to pull out a root from there, rooted it, that shit hard as hell to get out. Now you got some roots that, you know, they kind of weak, but depending on the size of the tree, hell, some, you know, or the plant, you know what I'm saying? You know, that thing is hard to. Sometimes you gotta chop.
Yeah, or you gotta dig a trench on the side. It'll go down and it'll like snake to the side. You gotta,
Go ahead.
It says, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
Go ahead.
If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down,
Be not turned upside down. All right, read.
it says, and if the place where the
Hey,
evil
look,
is,
if you don't even think about gardening too, if you ever use the tiller, that's how you turn it upside down, man.
break up the
You know, you got to
ground.
break up all that ground, man.
Yep.
You know, and you got to plant something good there.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
right now with the white man, he just got tobacco planted. That's it.
Yeah,
you
man.
plant tobacco, you can't plant shit else.
You can't plant shit
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
You know, and not saying tobacco is a bad thing either.
Right,
You know, because of course the tobacco has his purpose.
Properties,
Yeah,
yeah.
he just got you fucking smoking.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he done corrupted that.
I remember I got stung by a bee, and they pulled out a tobacco out of cigarette,
Yeah.
wet it, put it on the shit.
Yep.
I was just gonna say it's
Yeah.
good for lashes and it's good for.
Yeah, so it has its
Yeah,
set of properties.
benefit.
I see
Yeah.
the camper, he put it in his shoes when he had blisters.
Yeah.
To help soothe the blisters.
Yeah.
See, but this thing ain't to heal you; it's to destroy you. So he like smoke. Go
Yep.
ahead.
Yeah, but this motherfucker would take tobacco and soak it in 100 different chemicals.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
rat
saying?
poison, glass.
Yeah. And then wrap it up and sell it to you.
Yeah.
You know,
You probably catch a good chew tobacco in its regular form and spit it out and still get the effect, just like the coca leaves. Because I don't think they used to eat them. I think they just chew them to get the juice out of it. But when he adulterates it and shit, that's what makes it bad and shit. It get people throat cancer. And
That's what he
shit.
do with anything.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
adulterated to the
Adulterate,
truth.
yeah.
You know, when he was in the garden, when we were reading about the garden.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he gave her lies, man.
Yeah.
You know, he probably knew some of the truth and he twisted it around.
Yeah.
You know, that's how he get down.
Pastor Bar always say you gotta know the truth to tell a good lie.
Time, you see?
hey, weeds, tobacco is so strong, weeds can't even, you don't even have to worry about weeds in the tobacco field. Can't nothing else grow in a field with tobacco, bro. That's how fucking strong that shit is. You just plant the shit and walk off and come back when the harvest, it'll take care of itself. You don't have to worry about weeds growing up and killing them. You don't have to worry about, you know. Of course, you want to, you know, do some kind of husbandry. Keep the, you know,
Clip it a little.
You know what I'm saying? You know, clip off the dead. You know, because the sun will kill it. The sun will dry it out. You want to clip out the dead branches and all of that shit. But you ain't got to do a whole lot. You know, you ain't got to do a whole lot. Grass, you don't have to cut grass. Grass ain't gonna grow. You know.
Con, it says, if therefore that which is sown,
What is that?
I know, right?
I
That
just
which
said
is sown.
I just said that. I was like, what the fuck?
That which you see, that's what's sown.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Be not turned upside down.
which means destroyed, obliterated, done away with. That's parabolic talk. It's fucking comparing it to gardening. All right, but
Yep.
when you, with what? Basically, when you trying to plant a seed, you gotta what? Destroy that dirt, man. All right, you gotta turn that dirt upside down, man. All right, that's why Jay gotta say is I'm gonna turn this motherfucker out. You know, so the Lord gotta turn this motherfucker out.
It's a furniture movie.
You know, it's gonna be furniture moving. You know, maybe had something. You gonna turn this out. You know what I'm talking about, Jimmy. The watch know what I'm talking about too. Go ahead.
It says, and if the place where the evil is sown
Yeah, starting with the Edomites, man. You know, and its headquarters America, man, where all this wickedness is coming from, man. All this evil is coming from. All this backwards ass thinking, man. You know?
Gotham.
Yeah, Gotham.
Gotham.
Oh,
That's right.
Toontown.
This
Right,
dreadful,
brother,
this,
Toontown.
this,
Yeah.
this dreadful way of living. People living on top of each other. Apartments and shit. That shit wicked. Living in a fucking apartment. Wicked ass shit.
Not a few stories.
And then
Motherfucker,
let's say
80 floors.
you living somewhere, right? Y'all know.
Right.
You live across the hallway from some goddamn sodomites
Yeah.
or some goddamn child molester. Or a witch.
Yeah.
A witch live below you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
bitch up casting spells.
A real life witch though.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
like Bernie Mac's daughter.
Smoking weed out of the Christmas.
All right.
You
Call up
know?
all the ancestors.
Yeah, calling upon
Oh,
the
yeah,
ancestors.
Yeah, with all kind of freak statues. And,
Yeah.
Bone. What is it? What's that?
The damn. Is it a pastel or?
Pestle. Bone
Pestle,
pestle.
pestle, yeah.
Bone pestle mixing up fucking frog's blood.
Yeah, cat blood.
Yeah.
You know,
But that's what we dealing with. That's what's pushed. That's what's fucking promoted. Oh, no, a tarot card. Got a tarot card reader.
Black, so-called black women. You know, tarot cards. Going broke. Them hoes going broke.
Right.
Black women. So-called black women. I got $25 to see if he really liked me.
Right.
It's like the fucking white man and the black woman is going down, man. You don't burn together, man.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
y'all make that fucking agreement in the garden, you and Amalek, man. Y'all gonna go down together, man.
Yep.
That's why in these last days, when all hell start breaking out, the spirit on me right now, I'm not gonna look at the black woman, man. I'm gonna watch it like the scripture says. But she that is my enemy, all right, she'll be trodden down like the mighty in the streets. I'm gonna watch your ass get trodden down.
yeah, from across the street.
Right across the street.
Some popcorn.
You know, I'm not gonna give two shits.
Waving at our ass.
Hey, that's that downtown Chicago popcorn.
If you're not a brother, if you're not a brother, sister, a wife,
Right.
that's in good standings,
Right.
Some of them don't get
and
it.
you gotta be in good standings.
That's right.
Hey, the fuck with you, all right?
Piss off, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck the black woman. And the one view that's actually watching us on the other camera, you got a problem with it? Fuck you too, all right?
We're gonna start getting raw.
Because the black woman's the fucking devil, all right?
Yeah, we're gonna have a baby. We're gonna have a
Black
baby.
woman's the fucking devil,
Yep.
all right? Go ahead, man.
Con.
Yeah.
It says,
You like that bitch with green hair or those group of scum dirtbags?
Yeah, I'm coming just like that, nigga. You black women are safe,
Betty Bop.
all right?
Big Shirley's in the sink.
It says,
Go ahead, man.
I
I
say
mean,
Betty Bop, them bitches.
the spirit jump on me to get on the fucking black woman.
It says, well, Betty Boop, but I call them Betty Bop. They bop, like a bop, bopper. But anyway, it says, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away,
Pass not away, so it gotta be destroyed, man. That shit gotta be, that wickedness gotta be rooted out, man. Go ahead.
then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Yeah, so the good can't come. So like my man was saying, he's like, look, man, that gotta, it gotta be done away with. That's the spirit. Hey, the spirit kind of jumped on my guy, man.
Yeah.
You know?
If you think about that, what is it? What is it ever good? You put something good on top of something that's bad. When you musty, and you put deodorant on and cologne on,
Yeah.
that shit don't make it good.
Can't do that.
You can't do that.
You done cranked the funk up.
Right. If you,
cranked it
if
up.
you got an abandoned building with a type of mold and
That's-
wormwood,
that
and you
shit-
start putting new furniture in there,
Yeah,
like, I'm
yeah.
gonna just dry it out and hopefully
Shit.
it'll go away. Or even clothes. You got rags and tatters in your clothes. I'm just sew these on together and give it a good wash and it'll be straight.
Yeah.
Nah, nothing you can never do. You can never put something good that went bad and just
Right.
imagine it to be together.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
The scripture say that you
Let's
can't put.
say, can you,
Scripture say,
what, the
what, the
I
wine
haven't
bottle?
heard it in a minute. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Can you put on an old
garment.
garment? I just want to hear it real quick. We're going to finish reading
I was,
that.
you want more than that?
Yeah, read that next verse.
Okay, come on.
That's no what? So I think it's gonna basically go into the garden.
Kind.
know?
Second Ezra,
I know, brother.
Second Ezra 4:30. For the grain of evil seed hath been sown in the heart of Adam.
See, where did that take place? In the garden. See? Have been sown in the heart of Adam, man. But guess what? Started with you fucking women. Started with the fucking black women first.
And the heart is the mind.
You know?
Yep.
Then she fed Adam that shit. That's why I say what? Through her, we all die.
Yep. She convinced him. You know your girl come with some goofy shit. You always gotta filter your woman.
Yeah.
The woman come with some shit,
Always.
and you be like, what? Blah blah blah. And she don't know. She a woman. She don't know. But once you filter it, then you get a couple days rest. She'll come back with some more shit in a week or two.
Yep.
But what happened was Adam, he didn't filter it. She got to talking, and it was so convincing from the serpent. Adam was like, well,
Yeah, and he wanted to, make her happy wife.
Right.
Brings death.
That's
Yep.
right.
That shit
Right.
brings death. You know what? Your wife shouldn't be happy because she should be afraid of you. She should be afraid to transgress against you, just like we're afraid to transgress against the Lord.
Right.
yep.
You know, that's the order. The man is set up over the woman. That's the order.
Right.
Ain't no other way to No. Because you know what we're gonna see. See, the thing is, we're gonna see when all this comfort is stripped out the way. When the power was out for a couple days, I bet you.
Yeah, man, I got a feeling, bro. Them lights, man.
Man.
They gonna hit the switch on this motherfucker soon.
Man.
Whether it's this year
That shit
or
gonna
next
be
year,
ugly.
man, man, they about to do it. They about to do it, man.
Because that's why they doing it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, boy.
Need to happen, man. Motherfuckers gotta die, man.
Yo, I was watching the scene earlier. I was watching the scene. Dude called me. I don't know what movie it was. He was like, man, we about to turn off everything. He was panicking. And everything went off. Car lights, they see in the street, everything just turned off. Oh, man. They kind of pumped me up.
Hey,
I was
man.
like, ooh, I can't wait
Yeah.
to that day, man.
Dude asked old boy. I was watching this dude on a little clip. He was like, yeah. He said, so what? He said, so something like that, what would that look like? He said, man, he said total, what did he say?
Pandemonium?
No, he said total,
You go with pandemonium.
no, he said total.
Me and Kanye said pandemonium.
He said-
You know
he said-
pandemonium,
now.
brother.
God, bro. I forgot what the fuck he said, but he was like total. Oh, he said total zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He said.
Which that's
he
pandemonium.
said for night.
It
He
is zombie
said.
apocalypse.
He said for night. He said for 9. He said for 6 to 7 months with no lights. He said that's total fallout. He said he's estimated over like 70 million.
Shit, try 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2
yeah,
weeks,
yeah.
motherfuckers
Because
gonna get to flip it.
he said after a while, he said you're gonna have people rooting and rioting and all of that. He said, but right after that, he said you're gonna have, it ain't gonna be no more togetherness or barbecues, all that, because when the lights go out, they're gonna think they're coming back on. So you might get a week. That second week after that, he said won't be no more neighbors and friends. He said people are gonna turn. They, you think it's going when they can't, because you gotta realize, man. You ever went like 2 or 3 days without water, man? I mean, us, we drink water, so we our bodies to let us know we like, man, I ain't drunk no fucking water. I mean, like a day or so. I ain't drank no water.
Give me
man.
some
I
water.
actually went on a 3 days fast.
Yeah, man.
But you know, like when I fast, that was the most I ever did. But when I fast, I hydrate.
Yeah.
I hydrate for a whole day or two.
Yeah.
Like before I go on like a 2 day fast. But like, man, bro, when I first drank water, bro, I felt that shit go all the way down to my feet.
Yeah.
When I took a couple of drinks of water, I felt it go past my. I thought it was gonna stop right. I felt it go all the way down, man. Because you start taking in shit after a fast like that. You know what I'm saying? You feel everything. Your senses are.
Yeah.
You can see clearly. You can tell how the food fucked you up, man.
Nah, you don't be wanting to eat.
Yeah,
Like,
you want to eat?
man.
Yeah. I just came off one, man. I almost didn't want to eat, bro.
Good.
I ate fruit. The brother came over. I was eating fruit.
Yeah.
Just watermelon and pineapple.
You feeling lively,
Bro, and the fucking food, the vegetable, the fruit tastes way better. I mean, that shit was hydrating
the
as
color
fuck, bro.
should be-
It was like, I was eating that
brighter.
pineapple like, I said, oh my
Like
God.
the greens, bro, sky, bro. You be like,
Yeah. Yeah.
bro, hey, like
Yeah.
your brother said, you be Like you be scared to eat.
Yeah.
Like you be like, what? Like how am I gonna walk myself back into this shit?
Yup. God.
Yeah.
Come here, man.
It says, 2 Ezra 4:30. For the grain of evil seed hath been sown in the heart of Adam.
Yeah, see, it's sown in the heart, and so and it was passed down, man. It sprouted more, even if more seeds was planted, you know. So whatever philosophy was sent out or put in him and Eve's head, guess what? That cycle continued, man.
Yep. And that's why we call all these black women Eve, bro. Because Eve didn't care whether her husband made it. Eve was a selfish bitch. I fucked up, so let me trick my husband.
Yeah, well, you know, the brother is saying GMO, baby, but the seed that was planted was GMO.
GMO.
Yep.
It was GMO, man. It was spiritual GMO.
That's when the
You know?
baby was born.
Right, that's when a GMO baby was born, brother.
Yup.
You know? Go ahead.
It says,
Because guess what? The truth is authentic. That's the real deal.
yeah.
Anything else is genetically modified. You know? Go ahead.
It says, in the heart of Adam from the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and how much ungodliness had it brought up until this time.
See, and how much ungodliness have they brought it? So from that time, how much ungodliness have they brought? Guess what? Abundance, man. It won't. It's non-stop. That's all my man even said.
Yeah.
You see the conclusion he came up with?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
He basically said, look, this shit got
He said,
like, fuck out.
it's
reset.
brain.
Reset.
Basically, yep. There's so many words.
You know? Hey,
That's somebody with a decent, it's a person with
Yeah.
a decent head on their
Yeah,
shoulders,
yeah.
man.
Like Montezal said, you got good sense.
Yeah, he got good sense. He was like,
Right.
look, man, only way.
Perception.
Hey, even what's his name? You named him
Umar Johnson.
Umar Johnson, right? Umar Johnson said, right? He was talking about building. You know, we always talk about building a black community. He said, look, while we doing this, he said it's gonna be some that's gonna have to go.
Yeah.
So even Dr. Umar
Yeah.
came to a conclusion like,
Yeah,
look,
bro.
a lot of these motherfuckers gotta die.
Yeah,
man.
he did,
A lot of
yeah.
these niggas gotta be wiped out because what? They too corrupt. Because a nigga, they say he trying to build. This nigga trying to, what's that, them pills they be popping? He trying to pop a perk, you know? Drink some, what's that one shit? Some
Lean.
lean, smoke some weed, snort some dope, man. Then he trying to pop your woman,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So a nigga like that, you can't build with, man. So this time, when this time coming around, man, like the Lord said, I got a election of according to grace, man. Them niggas, they ain't entering into our rest, man. They gonna enter into the missiles that's gonna hit America, man. They ain't gonna make it, man. And guess what? I don't want to see you niggas make it.
Right.
I don't care about the fucking 2/3, man. You know? I don't care. If you're not in this show, I don't give two shits about you, man. You know? I don't care if you make it. You know? That's on you. All right? The scripture says time and chance happen to all men. So if you ain't hear this, or you look, everybody done heard about the Israelites some way, shape, or form. Or you was riding past on the internet, or even if you seen the word Israelite somewhere. You know?
And you know, hey, the world is so emasculated. A lot of these fucking men are afraid to approach us. A lot of these men are fucking weak. And, you know, people are intimidated by masculine energy. Hey, the greatest form of masculine energy is the scriptures, bro. The Lord is a hard man. You know, the Lord, bro, the Lord,
Ain't
man,
nothing to be fucked with.
man, bro.
Oh yeah. I was looking at. I ain't look at it. I seen the title on Sakari video.
Yeah.
They said Polite is on the run.
Oh, I'm watching that.
Yeah. So
believe
nigga, hey man, hey,
believe
see nigga,
See? The Lord,
See?
the Lord is ironic.
That nigga like that.
see,
Hey, but
see.
it's funny, right? When this nigga be on the run, though, he said, I would have believed y'all if it wasn't for that fish, but a whale just jumped up out the ocean.
Oh,
and
yeah,
swallowed
but
two
hold on. But this guy,
That was two.
Hold on,
It was
it's
two
two of
two
them.
times.
But this guy, he's going around raping people, but
Yeah.
he was blaming GMS for calling us rapists.
Yeah.
He's fucking trying to condemn the Bible of rape, and he's around here raping people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
even
His daughter-in-law?
even
Yeah, it was his daughter. No, yeah, it was his
Yeah, it
stepdaughter.
was his stepdaughter.
It was his stepdaughter.
But even before,
And that's wicked according to
That's
the
that's-
scriptures.
that's-
hella
that's
was his
wicked.
daughter,
Because that's
yeah.
in the law.
That's
That's
like his
wicked.
The
daughter,
law is in Leviticus. You're not supposed to touch your daughter, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
nigga.
his
And
Your
stepdaughter,
stepdaughter,
And
man.
nigga had them Bloods and Crips that you was trying to
Yeah.
get at us. Had them get at the police for you, nigga.
Yeah.
They soldiers, right?
I know. He's still on that case. He never went to. He went to court. He was like on some type of
No,
like
no,
something.
no,
He
no.
didn't- Yeah.
No, nigga, hey, according to Sakari, he on the run. Them brothers, they don't really lie.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But he didn't
You
go
know?
to court. That's why he on the run.
Right,
Because
bonded.
that case ain't done. He ain't, man, that shit was. That was just what 2 years ago.
Yep.
He ain't through with that shit. That nigga went on the run. He probably went to go get that girl because she probably of age now.
Man on the run.
Man, oh,
Man on the run.
Yeah, so it's a spirit, bro. So go ahead, man.
That's the spirit.
Con. It says,
Yeah, we celebrate. Yup.
Yeah.
Yup. Hey, Yahweh Shai got that wicked, big head, slapstick head nigga.
Yeah, and
All
got,
right.
got his teacher
The
first.
Lord got him.
That's
All right, the Lord got that nigga, man. All right, when the Lord started killing a lot of you niggas, all right, that's coming up against us, and a lot of you women that's coming up against brothers, all right, and putting hell in their lives, man. All right, we're gonna cheer your death on, man, and your fucking demise, man.
Michael
All right,
Walker.
because you know why the Lord is with us, man. Okay, how about Shai is with us, man? All right. Hey, the Lord said, I've never seen the righteous forsaken.
yup, or
All
the
right.
seed begging bread.
Or his seed begging for bread, man. All right? So all you niggas, all right, death to you.
right.
Go ahead.
It says, and how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing
Till the
comes?
time of threshing comes. So eventually somebody gonna come weed that shit out, man.
Right.
Somebody gonna come dig that wickedness out, man. What else to say?
Hey, why
it's,
didn't-
it's a little bit more to that.
Why didn't them Egyptian gods come get you off?
Yeah.
Get you out from going.
What's her name?
The ancestors.
I'm in rock, but she's
I'm
a
in Rock.
scam artist.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's scam. Yeah.
He's a scam artist.
Yeah.
You know, because he was scamming Jake. Well, he scammed
He
Jake
was.
for,
Yeah.
for probably millions of dollars.
Yeah, for
man.
millions. Yeah.
You know,
Yep,
he,
yep.
it was one guy, he probably scammed for about almost 100,000, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was paying for books, and then he took the money and didn't send his books.
Yeah, no, it was some shit he was supposed to do.
Help him
supposed
get
to
sovereign.
Yeah, get sovereign. But anyways, he robbed the guy. All right?
That's what them niggas get.
He was a liar and a thief in the heaven.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Next verse.
Also a rapist.
Wow.
I can't.
In wickedness.
In wickedness.
It says, verse 31, ponder now by thyself
Uh-huh.
how great fruit of wickedness the grain of evil seed hath brought forth.
Uh-huh.
And when the ears shall be cut down,
And the ears, what's the ear? It's a corn stalk, right? It's corn. All right? So it's actually what? Comparing these people to corn. Now, you ever seen a cornfield? There'll be a lot of
It's
corn out
innumerable.
there. Innumerable.
Yeah.
So that's what oh man, the slaughter is going to be great, man. The slaughter of the Lord is going to be great. You don't hear?
it says, and when the ears
Yes, man.
and when the ears shall be cut down,
Uh-huh.
which are without number,
Which are without number. Go ahead.
how great a floor shall they feel?
How great of a floor shall they feel, man? Go ahead.
It says, I can stop right there. Listen.
What else it say?
It says,
what else it say?
Then I answered and said, how and when shall these things
Oh,
come
you
to
can stop right there. Go ahead, Shay.
This is Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom said, we are in impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Uh-huh.
Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
See, that's the thing. See, like my man was saying, you know, this shit got to be taken down, man. They shall build, but I will throw down, man.
Yeah.
The Lord's gonna throw down this place, man. Or what? He's gonna, what did it say? Time of threshing, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's not only Esau too, man, because you got all these heathen nations, man. They over there in the fire building a fucking a structure that mimics the moon. It's shaped like the fucking moon.
Yeah, I
They
see
actually
that
build
shit.
it. They building
Yeah.
that shit now.
It's
And
the color of the shit.
the shit that's in the desert. What's that called? They building that long thing, a long straight thing, and you can get anywhere. Yeah, and it's called something. That's not only talking about Esau, man. The heathen
It's
nation.
supposed to be like what, about
It's so narrow. It's in the middle.
like an island or something?
Rap bags, man.
You can go to Granger.com to find the unique
Look, oh,
Boy, be
Big
boy,
Shirley's
that'd be so
and
funny.
Big Shirley's and Big Samantha.
Go ahead, bro. That'd be crazy. Yeah, that's
Hey, that's how they start, man. Live it up every day. That's in the days of Noah. That's crazy. I was thinking that. Telekinesis, bro. All day today. Got spiritual power. Somebody walk up to this camp. You ain't tell nobody. You ain't gonna be able to heal them. Let a nigga break his back. I got you, I got you. I will unbreak your back, brother. We can't die. In the name of the new covenant. Well, around, I think inside jokes.
They shall build, but I will throw down.
I shall throw down, man. So whatever they build, the Lord's gonna throw down, man. You know, the Lord, He's gonna get rid of this place, get rid of this wickedness, man. You know, go ahead.
And they shall call them the borders of the wickedness.
Right, they shall call. What were you saying?
Oh, we was holding.
Yeah.
I was also that you wanted that
Bring that article out back there. Read that.
Hold on.
the new cloth with the old garment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I was holding on. It's like
You want it now?
Bring it forth.
It's Matthew chapter 9 and verse 16. It says, "No man putteth a piece of new cloth into an old garment, for that which is put into it is filled up and taken with the garment, and rent is made worse."
So look, it gotta be taken down, man.
Yeah.
So you can't be like, yeah, no, this shit gotta be taken away, man. You know? But there's also talking about clearing your head of, you know, all this bullshit, you know, philosophers, man. You know?
Wicked, not well, malicious soul.
That's right.
Sweet
Wisdom.
water and bitter.
Right. You can't have a sweet and a bitter water. Oh, did we get that too? You want one of you that called good?
I got it.
Go ahead.
I got it.
Go ahead.
It says, "Neither do men put new
You
wine
gotta get it.
into old bottles, else the bottles break, and the wine run out, and the bottle perish. But the new wine unto the new bottles, and both are preserved."
Which is what the truth. All right. Because like scriptures say, the truth endure forever.
Yeah.
You know. But when the Lord wipe out this place, America, everything else is going to be swept with it, man.
right.
You know. Where it says in the lives and the refuge, something like that shall be. I think it's in the book of Isaiah. Probably, I could be rewording it, so I might be thinking about. Hold on. One second.
Isaiah 28:17.
Go ahead, Rick.
Isaiah 28:17. Judgment also will I lay to the line,
Go ahead.
and righteousness to the plummet, and the
Go,
hell.
you start from 15. though.
15, gotcha.
Yeah.
Isaiah 28, I got a bookmark.
Yeah.
Isaiah 28:15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
Right, and that's what these people basically made a covenant with death, man. You know, so if you are agreeing with this agenda, or even these people that say, "Well, I don't have an opinion on it. I don't want to judge it." No, you're agreeing with it then.
Yep.
Right.
You're agreeing with it. Because at the end of the day, if you don't got to, eventually, you'll let it overtake you. You know,
Yeah.
you'll let it overtake you, man. You know, you just can't not have an opinion on it.
Yeah.
No.
Weirdo.
You got certain crimes that you see that
That
you don't
even,
say nothing.
even make you more of a weirdo.
Yep.
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 I don't.
Yeah, I see you.
It make you more of a fucking weirdo. I don't have opinions, you just don't care.
So you ain't got no fucking opinion.
No, anything. You just alright.
You smoke crack, don't
You gotta live in this world too.
Yeah.
So you think you just gonna alright, go ahead.
Right, you so weak-minded that you ain't even got the balls to have a fucking
they're
opinion.
afraid to offend them.
Yeah.
They're afraid to offend them. These people, man.
Let them move in your house. No,
Oh
no.
boy. These people are angry, man. They boil your blood, man. Go ahead, man.
It says, because you have said, we have made a covenant with death,
Uh-huh.
and with hell are we
Yeah,
at
so
agreement.
basically you just want to sit at a funeral all day. You just want to lay in a coffin. You know? Go ahead. Oh, you want to live in a cemetery. That's what this place is, a cemetery. America's one big cemetery. You know? Number the place, what's that? The dead bodies shall lie.
Yeah.
This place ain't number one big fucking cemetery.
In the great city.
Everybody is dead from the neck up.
Yeah.
You know, man. Look at all these cars. Well, nobody even parking over there until we started parking.
Right. I noticed.
Right,
that.
yeah, you
I noticed it.
People are Satan.
They just came and parked and took a seat.
You know,
They be right there for
these people are
hours.
Satan, man. People have fucking spirits on them. It's only because we parking over here. This fucking free parking. You motherfuckers. You are the devil, man.
If we started parking back over there, they'll stop. And you know what? And if you come an hour before camp, there don't be nobody fucking parked over there.
Yeah, just when the saints.
Yeah. That's how you know the Satan is
Satan.
These people are
Wicked, man. Fucking reprobates. Go ahead, man.
It says,
On a scooter. A big Donkey Kong nigga on a scooter. Go ahead, man.
it says, and with hell are we at agreement.
Uh-huh. They say at hell they are in agreement. So they agree with this man's mindset, man, and what he push on you, man. You know?
Even if it's taken to the grave.
With his ways of life, man.
Yeah. His philosophy.
You got people in jail doing lifetime sentences or jail time for weed, and he done made it legal.
Right.
And right, and they ain't overturned none of
Ain't
that.
They ain't
overturned
overturned
none of
none
that
of that.
You got motherfuckers in jail serving time for not paying child support when the child not even his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just seen
Yeah.
dude in there.
I seen dude, he did 5 years in prison,
5
man.
years in prison.
And
yeah.
he came
back.
and like no restitution for that. I don't get no money for that.
And she knew it wasn't his
She
child.
don't go to
She
get
don't go to
punished.
jail, but you.
She
hey,
even knew. She's like, yeah,
you know what,
I
man?
talked to the child's father.
That's okay though. And dude was probably a Jake too.
I think it was a Jake.
He's probably
he
a
like
Jake.
he might, because he was, oh man, what the fuck, 5 years, man. She should, he wanted retribution.
That's okay though, man.
Like, man, what the
That's
fuck?
okay, bro. You gonna get yours, bro.
But that's the agreement that that's what you agreeing to. All right?
Yeah. Unrighteous
Yeah.
judgment.
Yeah.
Unrighteous justice. Go ahead, brother.
No, you got you got a gym. You go to a gym, and it's okay if you're heterosexual. Then hey, they got gyms. They got gyms that's just for women, right? But if you're heterosexual, and you want to go to a gym where it's other heterosexuals at, you don't want a man looking you up and down like you're a piece of meat, right? Then where's the equality in that? Where's the all male gyms? Because you don't want them both looking at you. Right? You know?
And then if you reject them, if you try to holler at you, you get charged with a hate crime.
Brother, I knew my eyes were just fooling me.
I know who that was on that thing.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
You know?
Back for more.
Go ahead, man. Come on.
Zalakia. It says,
We almost still kind of harping on your topic.
Yeah, man. That was a heavy statement you made.
Go ahead.
You said all this got to be reset.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
it says, what was I at again? Isaiah
I
29
did,
and-
no,
28,
28.
15. It says, when the overflowing scourge shall pass through,
Uh-huh.
it shall not come unto us.
That's what they think. So when this judgment go down, when he decides to lock down your society, when he decides to actually put hell on these people, or what? When you just talking about them turning off all the lights, getting these power grids. All right, it's gonna be some mad judgment going on in that day, man. A lot of people dying, man. You don't hear?
It says,
But before people start riding, or before you get hungry enough and you start eating each other, you know?
Because it's innocent.
Yeah.
It's innocent.
Hey, they already giving people. They put human flesh in this fast food.
uh-huh.
All the food. Yeah.
People that they want to get rid of. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's just.
No, go ahead.
No, it's just to condition people because that's what they're gonna be doing anyway.
They just
You know?
wicked, man.
Yeah, just anything to keep us going off, man. Keep us sinning. They do it.
Mix it with a
Yeah.
sausage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the mafia, they showed that in Godfather. You know, shot and cut the dude's finger out and showed him the dude's finger ring, and then they was eating the sausage. He said, "Enjoy that sausage" or some shit. But the dude's ring, it was him grinded up.
Because
It was
when you look at the people in charge, right, the JEW-ish people, they all about a buck.
Yeah.
So they'll stretch, like when you look at just beef, right? I was watching a documentary. You could get a hamburger. Your hamburger could have meat from thousands of cows all over the world,
Yeah.
not including other animals,
Yeah.
horses, and so they gonna stretch it to make that shekel.
Yeah.
They gonna stretch it to make that dollars, and they don't care who it offend or who it hurt or who it affect, because they said what they said if money is God and the Rothschilds are its prophet.
That's right.
They're
It's
the
like I tell my
prophet.
son, man. He eats fast food, he eats this, he eats that. I said, son, never eat something whoever's selling you don't eat.
That's right.
The McDonald's executives, all those fast, them people don't even eat that
No,
garbage,
they don't
man.
eat that shit.
They don't eat it. Never
Yeah.
eat something whoever's selling it to you. If they don't eat it, don't eat it.
Hey, the Chinese restaurants.
Right.
I had a friend that worked there. She said they don't eat the food that they sell.
You'll never see them eat.
They don't eat that food.
Yeah,
They
you
won't
don't
sit
ever
down
see
and
them.
eat that food.
They
They
go
sell
home
it to
and
other
eat.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, they go home and eat.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why it's good. It's good to cook.
Cook your own food.
That's right.
Grow your own
Yeah.
food.
Well, yeah. He's
Best you
trying.
can.
It's the best you can. Yeah.
Yeah, you never find these restaurants in upscale white neighborhoods.
Nah.
They always got these mom and pop shops and restaurants you ain't never seen before.
Yeah.
Well, all these main chain food restaurants are all amongst the poor, the our people.
Yeah.
There's so many righteous beasts besides cow that you can eat, man. It's a
Yeah,
plethora.
elk, deer. Hey, I just the apostle made something called goulash. He put deer, elk, and buffalo meat in it, and you could taste how clean the meat was.
We used to eat goulash in college.
Yeah, man. Hey, you can taste how clean the meat is. You can taste it tastes like there's water in the meat, man.
You don't taste all that good.
Yeah, you don't taste all that. Yeah, you don't taste all that stuff. Hormone injections, all that stuff, man.
That's why you're not laughing.
Yeah.
It's about to get to the point.
Isaiah 28 and 15 in the middle, it says, when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge.
They have made lies their refuge, see, but you know it's not in the truth. The truth is gonna knock all that, and eventually those lies, man, they're gonna be exposed. You're gonna find out that you've been lied to. When this thing jump off, when they decide to shut down society again, like they did with the C-19, you know, you're gonna realize it ain't no game, man. You know, we can't say what it's up. We gotta talk in kind of like codes, because they'll slip our video. You know. Go ahead.
It says, for we have
They have
made
people running around getting that dig,
That juice, yeah.
getting that juice in them, man. You know.
You ain't get that, did you?
Shot.
Yeah.
it's all right.
Just one.
Huh?
You got one?
I got both of them.
Well, it's really 3.
You got 4.
It's like 4, yeah,
four,
something like that. Don't get no more.
I'm not.
Yeah. Because it really, you know, it's just faith, man. Faith.
You know, and the scripture says, "The Lord before me, who can be against me?" The scripture say we shall drink poison and not die. So there's certain things that this man want to use to destroy us.
Yeah.
But life and death is in the Lord's hand. It's not in this man's hand.
Right.
You know.
Right.
There's some people that took it and ain't having no effect. Why? Because it's not their time.
Right.
It's not. It's the time of life and death is in the Lord's hands.
Right. Right.
You know.
You got also scripture says the time that I winked at your ignorance.
Right.
You know, so by you getting it ignorantly, you know, or really to be honest, anything that you do ignorantly, the Lord has a great spirit until you know. Now, that's why you have certain things that says if you know better, you'll do better.
And the Lord said, the scripture say to the Lord belongs the issues from death. You know, scriptures also say the Lord.
I kill, I make alive.
Yeah, I kill, I make alive. I wound, I hurt. You know, or I heal. You know, and neither is there any that can be delivered out of my
so
hands.
the Lord want to jack you up, you know. But through the research, we understand that was a lie. Which that was a prelude to what's about to come. All right, that ain't nothing. All right, it's gonna become a time that you won't be able to leave out the city. Like it says, and what's that?
Second Ezra 5.
That too. That's Second Ezra 5, but also Ezekiel says the pestilence in the city. Somebody grab that in the sword without.
Yep.
When they want to, because they see their end goal is to chip the masses, put a chip in the masses. That's what they want to do.
I love talking to conscious brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Ignorance, man, I have very low tolerance.
I already know, brother. It's everywhere. It's everywhere out here,
if
man.
you try to tell brothers and they don't want to hear it, or you try to tell them and they try to defeat what you saying, that well, black people doing the same thing to black people, this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying? Dude, that's a cold answer, man. And it burns me up so much.
That's right.
It grinds my gears.
Yeah, but the scripture say, evil men will find an excuse according to his will.
That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just evil, man, and they want an excuse. That's their excuse. You know, but you don't. What's the evil? Envy not the ways of the oppressor. So you and choose none of his ways. So you're not supposed to be justifying his bull crap so you can do it too. You know. But hey, that's our people though, man, and that's why they're gonna get the judgment they're gonna get.
So you also got scripture that says, "He that teaches the fools like one that try to wake another man out of a sound sleep." You ever try to wake a person out of they wake up?
It's hard.
You explain it to them, they like,
it's hard,
it's hard, you know?
Yeah.
That's like how you trying to tell a fool.
The house on fire, you know what I mean?
Like, man, what you talking about?
You know.
Right, he drowsy, he blinking a million times, trying to figure out what's going on.
Hey, but I don't mean
No, go ahead, brother.
Tell him, just like my roommate in college, tell him, we're getting ready to go to the strip club. He wake right up.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, you supposed to be studying, whatever. You've been sleeping too long, you know. But tell, hey, we finna go to the tip. We finna go to the strip club. I put everything on, grab your money, come on, let's go.
We're showing you what our people, they're in the spiritual slumber, spiritual sleep, man. You know, and they can't.
You think we slowly waking up, brother?
Huh?
You think we slowly waking up, brother?
No, listen, not all of us, because the Lord got an election according to grade. So I mean, we don't know who the elect is. We don't even know if we the elect. I mean, there's a good chance we are, but you hearing this, no telling. A week from now, whatever, this might actually change your life around. Because what we're saying isn't true. We are these people. We're the chosen people of the Lord.
Let me ask y'all this: what you think about Democrats and Republicans?
Nothing. That's it. It's just a system.
Brother, I used to vote Democrat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing either one of them.
I'm asking you this:
make me sick.
who started the Republican Party?
Right.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Nah.
We did.
Black people started Republican Party. They started Democratic Party.
What was the first Republican?
I have no idea.
Haiti.
Who?
Haiti.
Haiti?
Haiti's the Republican. That was a Republican.
What's his first name?
No, Haiti.
Haiti.
Country.
Oh, Haiti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was the first Republican.
It was a Republican
but
state,
look it up. Black started the Republican Party.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Man, we was Republican until the 60s.
Until the 60s. They created the I mean, look, well, that's why we don't believe in none of that. Because see, this is his system. So basically, he just the reason why this government goes like it is to give these people false hope. Or to make them allow them to do whatever. So they go vote to think they get laws passed. The laws are going to be passed anyway. But the Democratic Party is actually just fucking straight out the devil.
It's an illusion.
Both of them, it's an illusion.
Yeah, because the presidents, they already got handpicked anyway. They already know.
I tell people this at work, man. You think Republicans against Democrats and they think they're against each other? Those people up in Washington D.C. standing around barbecue grills on the weekend.
That's right.
No,
They're against us.
They friends. And guess what? And a lot of them family actually kin to each other.
Yeah.
And votes don't matter because the electoral college, they choose the next person that's going to be in office anyway.
Yeah, that's the Psalms 83, what you just quoted. You know, they come and make let us cut them off from being a nation. They talk about us, they can see we're the real threat. All right, because see, we're the real people in the scriptures, man. Those elites, they come up with that politics shit, man, just to fuck with the people. That's it.
And they know who the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are. They ain't like they know it. They know it.
Then they play with it. They play with the.
That's why you think they gave us the other name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like man, the
so you won't actually know your real nationality.
Right. Yeah.
So you won't know your real worth. But if you keep thinking I'm just a Negro or a nigga, well, why you think most of our people have that mentality? Because they don't know they the chosen people of God or they're royal people.
No idea.
You know?
We're creating a system from oppression. The system that was set up for us to be in is above this worldly system. But in order for them to enslave us mentally, they give us a system that's created to benefit their own.
Now, I'm actually, how much you know about the Bible?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, brother, let me tell you straight up the truth. I was raised in a church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had to go to church.
Me too.
Coming up.
Me too.
Our house was in Walking about the middle of that red like that. Now, the Bible itself, I know, I was told the whole story, Genesis, the flood,
Right.
You know, a lot of stuff through the Bible, but as far as knowing it and can recite, recite scripture, I can't do that.
Right. So
haven't
basically
studied
you don't know. Do you know about the Israelites or the Jews or anything like that?
Yeah.
Right. All right. Do you know what they look like? You know, the Bible actually give a description on what the Lord looked like.
I was told that the Israelites were originally us.
Right, they are.
Right.
You know what
We
I'm
are.
saying? We're the
Yeah,
true Israelites.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But did you
No,
learn
I'm
that in church?
gonna show you something real
Did you
quick.
learn that in church?
No, because I tell
Right.
you one thing about our church. At our church, it was a mural right behind the
I already know.
You know.
He was on there.
Him.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm gonna show you. Hey, give me Revelations 1:14, and let's do Deuteronomy 28:68.
Yeah. See, that's the whole purpose of we out here. Because see, that's why we're such a threat. Because this man don't have nothing in this kingdom that we want.
Yeah.
And we preaching this kingdom down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Another thing, the scriptures say, well, we was made in his image and after his likeness, right?
Yeah.
So if his feet was as brass burned in the furnace, then what color was his face? Was his face that color?
You didn't have
We
pink
gonna
feet.
get it.
This is Revelation chapter 1 verse 4. I'm gonna start at 13.
Revelation.
Right, what does the word revelation mean?
Revealing.
To be exactly to be revealed. Go ahead.
It
Because
says-
why is that he's even titled that way? Because the Lord knew they was gonna put that up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
God is not mocked. It says, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with the garment down to the foot.
Just like we had a garment on, right? Go ahead.
Clothed with the garment down to the foot.
And also, this is our custom suit. This is what we wore in the ancient world. Right. All right. And another thing, that's another reason we know why the Latinos are Israelites too. Because what do they wear? They wear the ponchos with the fringes, and they eat the unleavened bread, what people call tacos, eat the tortillas. But they get them customs from the Bible. Because why? They're the people of the Bible.
Where it comes from.
Yeah.
You know,
because it's in the law.
Do you know Spanish? Did you know on the Spanish word for Saturday, Sabado?
Sabbath.
Sabbath.
Seventh day.
Yep.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head,
Right, which means what he had like a belt.
No,
Go,
just girdle.
a golden girdle. Go ahead.
or if I may say,
But there you
this,
go right there,
I'm-
like that.
I was just going to say, as we read, just look at the picture
Uh-huh.
and see who fit the description.
I'm not saying that's him, but
You know,
Look closer to the.
compared
Yep.
to, you know,
Same
oh,
thing
John.
that they did here, we did.
Right.
But this is more of a more of a better depiction.
We don't put that up and say, yeah, this is
Right.
the Lord, this is what
Right.
it looked like, you know. we
Right,
just-
right.
yeah, we don't worship.
That's
Yeah,
closer than that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
there we go.
Exactly.
There you go. That's why we did it. You know, everybody be like, oh, yeah, no, we not. We did the same. See, but it's a problem when how that sound go. It's
cool.
It's a
It's
problem.
cool when
It's
they
cool
do
when
it.
they do it.
It's
It's a
problem when I
problem
do
when
it.
we do
And
it.
plus, another thing, our people are visual people too.
Right,
They're
right.
more of a visual people.
God,
You know what?
God.
I saw something on YouTube, man, about 4 or 5 months ago about somebody was trying to make they trying to redo Cleopatra. Okay, so the Egyptians over there, one
Yeah.
Egyptian man in particular, he was upset that a black man, I think it's Antoine Fuqua that did Training Day and all
Uh-huh,
that.
okay.
He trying to make it all black.
Right.
To show them
Right,
that-
right.
I'm going to show you something because they don't really know nothing about history either. Cleopatra was a white woman.
She was a white woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she came from the Greek dynasty.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that? What was
Ptolemy.
the Ptolemy?
Yeah.
Because cause for a minute, let me say, because they took over Egypt for a while.
After
All right,
Alexander.
that's another. What
Alexander-
I'm talking about?
Alexander's,
Yeah.
his 4
These
children
are the books they took out the
They
Bible,
took out of the Bible, right?
which is the Maccabees,
And
right?
that's- Yeah.
And
why they're
that's why
white.
when you go into the New Testament, it's mentioning the Greeks, because the Greeks had conquered Israelites, and we were speaking their customs.
So
I mean,
Cleopatra wasn't a sister.
No, see, because
Nefertiti.
Her mother,
Nefertiti
I
was.
think her
Nefertiti,
mother was
yeah.
a so-called black woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, but the lineage is not through.
She was mixed. That's why she was pretty.
Well, she
But
wasn't.
not-
Well, no, and historically, Cleopatra wasn't pretty.
She wasn't, right.
She was just real intelligent. She spoke a lot of languages,
Right.
and she knew how to entertain.
Yeah.
But historically, Cleopatra wasn't a beauty,
Right.
Yep.
and that's why Mark Antony and was it one of the
Was
Julius
she
Caesar?
in
Julius,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, they was enamored. They was enamored with her.
Yeah.
She was able to converse and able to deal with them because she was Greek as well. They all was Greek.
She had game.
She had
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Her father raised her. Look, when you grow up with money, you get raised a certain way.
Right.
So when you say your father a king,
Basically, she was raised in politics.
she was raised
Politics,
in.
yeah.
I was just
Just
gonna
like
say,
you
Yeah.
spoke about the Democrats. Basically, she was
She
raised
was
in
raised-
politics.
Politician's daughter.
Yeah.
And they-
That's because in the ancient world, right? If you want to make a
Country.
a pact or
a pact agreement, you will marry your daughter off to another man. All right, so we
Right.
cool.
Yup.
I'm gonna give you my daughter,
Yup.
such and such. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was in the ancient world.
Yep.
You know.
Time.
But go ahead. Let's get back
Yep.
to Revelation.
Revelation 1, and I'm going to start at the end of 13.
Mhm.
And girt about the paps
Mhm.
with a golden girdle.
See, with a golden girdle, read.
Right, the paps is the hips, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it says, his head and his hairs were white like wool,
Uh-huh.
as white as snow.
Basically, it's just, his hair probably skipped the gray stage and went completely
Yeah.
white.
Completely white. Yeah.
Completely white. It wasn't gray. You know, just like this hair in my chin, right? It ain't even
White.
It's white. So he had a head full of white hair.
Yeah.
You know,
And then it said wool to give you the texture of it.
like mine ain't even the little gray hair I got. It don't get gray.
Right.
It just go right to white. You know,
Because it could have said a lot of things for whites instead of wool. Because when you look at sheep, all sheep are not white. Sheep come in various colors. Sheep are black, brown. But it said his hair was white like wool
Like
to
wool.
give you the texture. It
Yep.
could have said milk. It could have said teeth. It could have said a cloud.
Mhm.
So it says as white as
Like means as unto.
As
Likened.
unto. Yep.
Yeah.
You know the word,
Similar.
the word likened or as into or similar
Mhm.
comparison.
Yep. It says as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass,
Right.
as if they burned in a furnace.
Yep.
So when you take like brass, right? Like the things that's similar to brass, you got like copper, gold, brass, pyrite, whatever. They're all like, they range from like a brownish copper golden color. You know, like we got the brass door handles, the old buildings, your grandma's house had the brass on the door, whatever. So it gave you that, it started you off with that, and then it said, let's go a step further, as if it burned in the furnace.
Yeah.
Because I want you to, it's giving you a clear definition. Not only was the Lord melanated, but he was dark skinned.
Yeah, I'm asking you, what tribe was he from? Out of the 12 tribes of Israel, what tribe was he from?
Off the top.
Yeah, Judah, right? So give me that's edification sake.
Yeah.
Judah 7 and 14. Hebrews 7 and then Jeremiah 14 and 2.
I got Jeremiah.
Go ahead. 7 and 14. Another thing, right? Moses, he was an Israelite, right? So you remember he stuck his hand in his garment and it came out white. So what was it before then? Exactly. So what was it before then? You know? So the images that they put in them churches or they try to put on TV is not the right images. You know?
We were ignorant. Man.
Yeah. I mean we didn't know.
Yeah,
We didn't know. Yeah.
Oh,
He has ups on.
hold
He has ups
on.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 17 and 4 real quick.
Yeah.
I got it.
This is why they didn't want
Yeah.
us reading the Bible.
Right.
Jeremiah
Right.
17 and 4 real
That's
quick.
why they want to shut us up. The prophets is out here to reveal this, and they don't want that.
Come on,
Because see,
brothers.
the churches was in their pocket. You know, they got that 503. You know what I'm saying? So they can only say what they have learned at those seminary schools.
Right.
So, but here you getting the real truth.
Right. This is Jeremiah 17 and 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
You're right, and that was the problem. That's what happened. So we went and calling ourselves Negroes, West Indians, Jamaicans, Haitians. The Lord said, look, you're going to discontinue from our heritage that I gave thee. Go ahead.
Yep. It says that I gave thee,
Uh-huh.
and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
The Lord said, I will cause thee to serve thou enemies. Did that not happen to us? We went into hardcore slavery. Go ahead.
In the land which thou knowest
In
not.
a land which thou knowest not. We didn't know this land. You know? Not even the northern kingdom. Before they came over, they didn't know this land.
Right.
This is not their original land. Right? And it documents in here. That's why they took these books out too. Because it documents when the Spanish speaking tribes came over here. It documents that, you know?
Those are the 10 tribes.
But these 3 tribes, they definitely didn't know about it, you know? They weren't living over here. Go ahead.
It says, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies
Uh-huh.
in the land which thou knowest not.
Go
They're
ahead.
thine enemies. You know, so this man is not for us. He's our enemy. He's against us.
Go ahead.
For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger,
Mhm.
which shall burn
Right.
forever.
So the Bible said we was going to discontinue. So, yeah, it was ignorance, but the Lord said that was going to happen. You're going to discontinue from here. Where we at? Hebrews 7 and 14 real quick.
Then
Come
I
on.
got Jeremiah.
Well, you had all that time to get that, brother. You're on point.
I got it.
Hebrews 7 and 14, man.
I got it.
Oh,
This Hebrews 7 and 14. It says, for it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
Right, so it is evident that our Lord, right, which is the head tribe, right? You so-called Negro, right? So you, if you were a Negro in America, you probably a Judite, all right? You the head tribe of this nation right here, Judah. Go ahead.
It says, of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning
Yeah, because
priesthood.
basically the Lord is like the ultimate priest, man. Which in the Bible, the Levites was the priest. You know, they did all the sacrificing and the heavy lifting
Teaching of the
for the
law.
Lord and teaching of the law.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but they went on to the dark side and got off into the voodoo. You know what I'm saying? But no, for real. But that's how you know.
I believe.
That's how you know they're the Levites, because they are very spiritual people.
Yeah.
But they end up going into the left side. You know.
When I came up here, man, a lot of brothers used to ask me, you know, man, is voodoo real? This I said, yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
This ain't no game.
Right hand side, left hand side.
You got people around here walking around on earth, man. These witches with power, man.
Oh yeah, right now.
You know?
These women. Oh man, it's really heavy now. And this day right now, we got women doing witchcraft. It's heavy.
Jeremiah 14 and 2. Now it's going to explain to you what Judah looked like. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 14 and 2.
Uh-huh.
It says, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
Right, because Judah is mourning. All right, the gates represents what? Leadership. Judah lacked leadership, man. Really all the tribes, man. Go ahead.
Works.
But Judah, another reason I mentioned Judah, because Judah is the head tribe.
Yep.
Judah, what does it say? The tents of Judah shall be saved first. So the Lord woke up Judah first, you know.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, they are black unto the ground.
What did it say they look like?
And they are black unto the ground.
They are black unto the ground. And that's another reason why those fake Jews over there wear all black. they wear the suits with the yarmulke. That's why they try to fit that description right there. You know? In which that yarmulke and them little dirty black suits, that's not an Israelite custom. Showing you that. And another thing, they call themselves what? Jewish.
Meaning white.
Bam! See, this is a smart man.
He got good
Bam! Which means he like. You know? And they don't call themselves Israelites, they call them what? Israelis.
Yeah.
Showing you.
Ish.
The word Jewish is in the Bible one time, and it says, take not heed to Jewish fables.
The ISH?
Yeah.
One time?
Yeah, one time.
Because
And it said, believe not in Jewish fables.
we never called ourselves Jewish.
Right.
Hey,
You know?
the word Christian is on in the Bible 3 times.
3 times.
3.
Deuteronomy 28:68 real quick. We got another scripture for you before we close on out, brother.
Yep. And can I read something too?
No, go ahead.
Oh, well, real quick, because we still on the image, the color thing. I Googled this. I Googled the effect of images on the brain. It says, images can strongly influence the way we act. Because we process visual stimulation at lightning speed, images are likely to prompt strong emotion, which in turn can lead to action.
And mainly what our people do when we're here in America, we try to act just like them. You know what I'm saying? We want the big house, we want to own shit, all that, and you mimic his world, because that's why he put that image up, because he knew you was going to worship it. Jacob, basically our people worship him. You know, that's why he put that up.
He worshipped the dog.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4. It says, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God.
Right? Because what? He put himself up as trying to be the son of the Most High.
Yeah, and he changes the ordinance of the Bible too. It says, or that is worship, so that he is God, sitteth in the temple, showing himself that he is God. It said, so that was a prophecy that he was going to be showing himself as God. That was a prophecy, you know.
Go ahead.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
How'd the Negroes get over here?
Some said we was already here.
Some.
Some
So
said we was already here.
the Northern Kingdom was here.
They said they brought us over on boats.
Let's go.
And they said that we sold them to, you know.
No, what?
I know. That's
It's
what
a
I'm saying.
plethora of things.
Yeah.
It's a plethora of
Yeah.
things,
Yeah.
but you had the the Arabs and the Hamites, Africans. There's another thing. We're not Africans. You know what I'm saying? We're not Hamites. All right. We don't. You know about Noah's sons?
Yeah.
Ham, Shem, and Japheth.
Yeah.
See, we come out of Shem. The Africans, majority of those people over there, they come out of Ham.
Yeah.
Those are not our. They even tell you not our brother,
Yeah.
except the ones like on the West Coast, like those are brothers. Yeah, Nigeria and all that.
Yeah.
You know, they be making shit and dancing like us, can fight it.
Yeah.
The other ones, they don't like us. They hate us. Really, when you read the scriptures, they was the main ones coming against us in the scriptures.
Basically, they was our arch enemy.
Yeah. Before the so-called
we
white
came
man.
up, yeah.
You know.
King and Chief had a big beef.
Yeah, so the Hamites, like we all dark-skinned people, but we're not the same people.
Right.
We're not the same bloodline.
Yeah.
Then that's another lie they done told.
Yeah,
you know?
Because my coworkers told me years ago, there's like 2,000 languages over there, dude.
Yeah.
How can you come in?
Yeah, so all like I said, the ones mainly on the West Coast, probably even some south,
It's just a trickle that,
you know, that trickle,
Yeah.
you know.
That migrated.
Yeah, yup. But for the most part, those are not our people. They sold us into slavery. You know, they played a big role in that, which I gotta get it for you. Joel, go on, but let's go through Deuteronomy real quick. The Bible speaks on the slave trade. So Deuteronomy 28:68. Go ahead.
It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Right. So the Lord said this time, because Egypt represents slavery. Our first captivity was what? Egypt. When you read the Bible, Pharaoh had us. He didn't want to let us go. You read the story. You watched the 10 Commandments. So the Lord say this time when you go into slavery, you going on ships. Read it again.
It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Yeah, I'm gonna put y'all. You gonna go to slavery this time in ships. Read.
Which the word Egypt right there is Mizraim, which means double strengths.
Yeah.
Double trouble.
Double trouble.
Go
It
ahead.
says by the way. It says by the way thereof I spake up unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
Talking about our land. You ain't gonna see your land. You don't see the land of Israel again. Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Uh-huh.
And there ye shall be sold unto your
And
enemies.
there you should be sold into. You can go on the internet right now and look up a slave being sold on the auction block.
Yeah.
And there you should be sold into. You know that was in the Bible, didn't you?
No.
Go ahead.
That's
It
in
said-
Deuteronomy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, and it says, shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Yeah, for slave man and slave women. When they mention buy right there, it mentions what? No man shall help you or redeem you.
So
Redeem
you got
you.
the predicament that
You
gets
know,
us in.
you ain't gonna get out this predicament. Because look, we still here. Go ahead.
That's it.
That was
Because
it.
the Lord is going to save us.
Joel,
Eventually,
Joel,
the
real
Lord is
quick.
going to come back and deliver us out of this man's hand, just like in Egypt.
Yep.
When our people was in Egypt, the Lord came through with a mighty overthrow, and it's
Yeah.
going to happen here too.
But it won't be. It's gonna be more in the far out way.
So what, you
grand
guys a
scale,
professor,
yeah.
man?
What?
You a professor?
You can
This
say
is
that.
our
Yeah.
profession. Yeah.
Prophet.
Yeah.
You can say
This
that.
is our
Prophet.
profession.
Prophet
Yeah.
of the Lord.
And it's spiritual because it says that no man shall buy you, which means, like we broke it down, means no man redeem you. Now this being the last verse of a chapter of all curses that the Lord says he's gonna put upon us. And when he say no man shall buy you or redeem you, he's talking about from all those curses. So
Right.
ain't no amount of money, ain't no amount of if you visit another place, if you go
Yeah.
these curses are gonna stick to you and be on you until you die.
Yeah, why you think even with all them athletes, these black athletes and stuff, they still catch hell?
Hey,
Stay in trouble.
yeah,
Still
ain't
stay in
stay
trouble.
in-
ain't
Because
no-
guess
ain't
what? You can't dodge some curses that's
right.
in Deuteronomy.
That's right.
You know what? If you watch slavery movies, right?
All the time.
Yeah.
Read Deuteronomy 28, and it's gonna like you reading the movie. It's like you watching the movie Roots.
Yeah. And
You should betroth the
You
wife
gonna-
and another man shall
that
lie with her.
It's gonna be like you watching the movie
raise
Roots,
kids,
man.
you won't be able to take care of them.
Yep, raise kids.
Yeah.
You shall plant a
Hey.
vineyard, another man shall
And,
reap its benefits.
and like he said, won't nobody be able to redeem you. Ain't gonna be no Democrat to save you. Ain't no Republicans. That's why we don't believe there ain't no Martin Luther King. That's why all these leaders come up, die. They gone. Because the Lord just set it up like that. You know, this is only a place for our punishment. We're still slaves here. You know what I'm saying? It's just what they did now. People are slaves. That's why you say you don't see woke people with knowledge because everybody's been put to sleep. You know what I'm saying? They put all this folly and shit, games, TikTok, all these social media.
Yeah,
you know that stuff got its uses. But when you just enthralled in it, your young kids and they don't know shit. Don't
They got
nobody want to know
uses
shit.
and it's
you know,
abuses.
right?
All right, Joel, real quick.
I got it.
And when we done, brother, we about to close up.
This is Joel chapter 3, and I'm gonna start at the top. It says, "For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem,
Right?
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat." This is verse 3 and 4, so I'll just start at the top.
You have to just go.
Okay.
Go to.
It's in part of my land too.
Go
What you want me
ahead.
to do? All right.
Go ahead, go ahead.
It says, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Right?
It says, and when you look at Israel now, the main two factions of people that's arguing over is the so-called J-ish people and the Palestinians. So they basically kind of like got it parted between them two.
Which always was there anyway.
It says,
Look, I'm gonna say the only people that can understand the Bible is the Israelites, our people's that. That's why we're able to break it down. Go ahead.
yep, the spirit and power.
Go ahead.
It
Because
says-
that's the Lord's true name. The Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh. The Son name is Yahweh Shai.
Yep,
That's in the Hebrew.
yep.
His name ain't Jesus. His name ain't God.
Yahweh.
Jehovah. What they is? It's none of those things, man.
Joshua.
Joshua and all that. Yahweh. Hashem Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
It says, and they have cast lots for my people,
Right. They have cast lots for my people. Read.
and have given a boy for an harlot.
They have given a boy. Now, when you go into that, what's that? Uncle Tom's Cabin?
Good by Uncle Tom's
Right?
Cabin.
It show you a part in that where they was actually taking the little boys, having them gyrate like girls, or you had guys come in from other, let's say if they traveling or from other plantations, and they will basically prostitute the little boys out. So they've been doing this. Well, it say they gave what?
It says, and have given a boy for an harlot.
They gave a boy for a harlot. Or what? Made them basically into a whore, basically. Go ahead.
Prostitute.
A prostitute.
It
Read.
says, and sold a girl for wine.
And so then when you go into the slave trade, right? The main thing what they traded was rum. They was wine too, but what they used to mainly trade us for is watered down rum.
And muskets.
Yep, and muskets. You know, go ahead.
Yep. It says that they might drink. Verse 4. Yeah. And what had ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
Right, Tyre and Zidon are African nations. They descend from the nation Ham. Ham. Go ahead.
And all the coast of Palestine?
Arabs. Let's go ahead.
Will ye render me a
The
recompense?
Lord said, "You gonna pay me back for what you did to my people? You gonna pay me back? You gonna pay me back for what you did? Go ahead.
And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head.
Because what? They're gonna get paid back for the things that they did. Go ahead.
You compensated, bro.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
The Ark of Titus, when our people was defeated in the Punic Wars, they built a commemoration called the Ark of Titus.
Yeah, you can look it up.
Where they were carrying the menorah and the Torah.
All the gold out of our temples.
They were carrying all the gold out of our temples, stealing it. You know, it was called the Ark of Titus.
Yeah.
You can actually Google that.
And that stuff and all that stuff that they were taking out of is in the Vatican right now.
Yeah, see, think about it.
See this thing right here?
The menorah, yeah.
This is called a menorah.
You get this one up.
You see them
that's
carrying
ours.
the gold one out on the Ark of Titus.
See, the thing about, man, our history been in our face for years, man. We just didn't know how to break it down. Go ahead.
And that apocrypha.
But it was a time that the Lord wanted it to come out, you know?
That's with anything.
Yeah.
You know that.
This got a lot of history in it, man. A lot of Greek history. They don't want you to know about this.
But let's go into that.
It says, the children also of Judah.
Right, the children of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, read.
And the children of Jerusalem.
And which is the northern kingdom, the Latin tribes, and the Native Americans, read.
Have ye sold unto the Grecians?
Have you what? Sold into what?
The Grecians.
The what?
The Grecians.
The so-called white men. Now you can't get around that. You can't get around that. That's a slave trade right there.
That's why Africa about 3 years ago, Africa apologized to all the Negroes in America for slavery.
Hey, matter of fact,
You said Boston ain't gonna do shit.
But Kenya just did away with they what you call that when you go to another country? Visa.
Closed border.
A visa. Did away. Anybody from America that want to come back, they got free. They could just come there. They did away with that because that probably is a Jake that allowed that.
But guess what? They ain't gonna help the Lord.
Yep, that's right.
Because look, we can forgive you all we want.
Yeah.
That's what the Lord want to do to you. You know?
Yeah, and you know what? And the reason why the Lord got us on the street corner recording this and pushing this out to the airwaves, because nobody ever cared about what we suffer until now. Now they're seeing all these things happening in the world, and everybody's looking for answers. So what do you do when you look for answers? You go on the internet. You know, and especially when the 1/9 hit. You know, people have free time to go and search, and everybody's is all these other people in these other nations are seeing us sighing and crying on the street corners, and they like, man, man, that's these people.
Because we it's not only us doing it.
It's all over
the country.
And world.
Australia,
Australia,
West Coast Africa, London. We got brothers everywhere, man.
Yeah, and it's 3 camps in it's 3 camps in Africa.
And in the Philippines, yeah. Philippines.
Yep.
I'm gonna let y'all have it.
Oh,
man.
brother, we done, bro. You have to finish up. All right, my brother.
Y'all be good, man.
Hey,
You too,
Friday.
brother.
Next Friday, man. Hey, next Friday.
Every Friday?
Every Friday, 6
Around
o'clock.
6 o'clock.
You probably come back.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
It says, Con.
Yeah.
Joel 3:6, it says,
Right, he absorbing right now. You can see, you can tell. He look like an owl. Just like the
righteous are now.
a righteous owl.
Go ahead.
It says, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians,
Go ahead.
that ye might remove them far from their borders.
And guess what? And the Lord about to bring us back to our borders, man. In a great fashion, man. You know, in a whatever word I'm gonna use. Glorious. Yeah. Some of you won't.
Spectacular
You
fashion.
know what? Before we give me Wisdom of Solomon the 7th chapter.
I was just
Real
thinking
quick.
that.
Give me that real quick. Give me them close up.
I'm going to get that in the book.
Yeah.
Book. Yeah, bitch in the book. Wisdom of Solomon 5, to the point.
Yep.
It says, Wisdom of Solomon 5:2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Yeah. What is it talking about? Those chariots, man. What people call UFOs. Read.
And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his
Right.
salvation.
You're gonna see the strangeness of ourselves. We're going to be brought back to our borders, man. All right. Go ahead.
So far beyond all that they looked for. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision
Go ahead.
and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness.
Yeah, they you ain't consider, man, that you was fucking with the children of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
It says, and his end to be without honor.
Right, and you thought our end was gonna be with our honor, man, but we leaving this place in a great fashion. Go ahead.
It says, how is he numbered among the children of the Most High?
I know them Israelites. Not them niggas, not the young toast, drug dealing, disease infested neighborhood.
Hot Cheeto
eating niggas. Go ahead.
It says, how is he numbered among the children of the Most High? And his lot is among the saints.
And his lot is among the saints. Yep. So that's it today?
I mean, it's a whole chapter.
Yeah, all right. So with that, man, we're going to give all praise and glory
to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders, GMS, salutations, to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth. Also, shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. Peace.
Shalom.
Shalom.